Well, hello and welcome to the fan cams. After the Blues beat Richmond by 2 points in a heart stopper, it must be said, an unnecessary heart stopper. So unnecessary. It was 10 goals 14, 74 to 10 goals 12, 72 at the MCG. It was that typical Richmond, Essendon, uncomfortable, gritty, ugly, defensive, just one of those ones. I don't know about, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you are feeling what I was feeling in that last quarter. Well, really just throughout the game, it was just so uncomfortable. And you knew it was going to be uncomfortable, but you still couldn't have been prepared for how uncomfortable it was going to be. And then that last minute, my heart fell out of my ass. But we won. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is an ugly win, Rocco. Absolutely. That is an ugly win. It's a win. It's 7 wins in a row, and the streak lives on. And yeah, so tonight we're going to unpack all of it. We'll get you guys to all call in. No matter where you are in the world, please feel free to call in. There's a lot of talking points from that. I'm seeing a little bit on Twitter. Maybe people can call in and tell me who watched it. The Nick Haynes one, was he already over the line and they didn't review it? Because if that's the case, we're in shambles. Anyway. Okay. Let's begin. Gav.
Terry.
Mate, how are you?
Oh, mate, my heart in that last 5 minutes, it was just beating like, I sat on the dog about 5 times. He's just sitting down here on my lap. He's an old little thing. But, yeah, suck shit, Richmond. Like, I don't feel any, it's all disrespect to them. I hate them. Like Jack Rewalt's in our change rooms right now, and that's the highlight of my night at the moment. I'm loving watching him sook it up.
Yeah.
He's in there with Fox Footy. That goal, that last review, it wasn't reviewed, sorry. That was a Haynes, the Haynes one.
Can you confirm what the hell happened there?
I can tell you what happened. So he got the ball and it went over the line, and then he's come back out and then walked along and went back in, and that's when they called the free kick. So it was originally over the line. And they didn't go back and review it. There was no arc review or anything. So
how can you not review it?
It
was
was
such a
just
critical moment in the game.
It was an absolute howler. There was so many howlers tonight. It was so bad, the umpiring. Like Harry McKay, I reckon he got held. I don't know how many times he got held. Like he was just getting scragged all game. Like every time it went up their end, the whistle would get blown. Like some of the goals they were kicking too was just absolute arse. Reminded me of when we used to play Essendon back in the 90s, and they just like kick goals off the ground, and you know, like it'd go off the side of their boot and hit someone on the chest, and it's just like, come on. But it was good to get the win. I'm wrapped. Like I don't care, 2 points, 1 point, anything. Like, yeah, this is what we used to do to them when they were good back in the 20 teens or whatever. So it was just good to get we just needed the 4 points. Just keep it rolling along, you know. It's just good to get the 4 points. That's all I was thinking. I'm like, just win. I don't care how you do it. Originally, I wanted an 83-point win, but it never goes to plan. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think combination of things. I mean, as soon as Harry Dean was out, you just knew that that just changes everything. You can't underestimate what when you take your best defenders out of a back six, what it does to you.
And Lewis Young went off. He went off at what was he like? Was that like the third quarter? He got like
was that concussion
head knock or something? Yeah. So we're a defender down. Yeah, it was just one of those games. I don't even know how to take it. Like I'm just happy we got the win, but it's so hard to like. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again just to sort of make sense of everything. So what was it like at the ground? Was it just as confusing as it was for us.
So from memory, I mean, obviously I was watching it there. So first quarter, all Richmond, fair play. I just thought they were up for it and they beat us convincingly, I thought, in the first quarter. I actually thought in the second and third quarter, second quarter in particular, I thought we were in full control. I never at any point throughout the week or even tonight thought we were going to blow this game out. It just had that feeling about it. But I
Yeah.
thought we had the game in control. I thought we adapted to the conditions better than Richmond, and it was I just think
We just couldn't convert in front of goal either. That was the other thing. It was just like just kicking behinds and I just couldn't quite just get that goal that we needed just to get enough scoreboard pressure on. It was a frustrating game, but it was just good to get that win. And Hawthorn got pumped today, so that's I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but just got to take it as it is, and we play them next week, and I'm confident we can match them. We'll get a fresh Harry Dean in. We get hopefully Akers comes back in because he didn't play in the reserves today, so that obviously means he was rested.
Like I love Ollie, but I don't know why Akers was omitted. I don't think.
Do you reckon they might have rested him for that Hawthorn game? Because I'd imagine that'd be quite a physical game next week. So I don't know whether they just wanted to rest him up, get him ready for next week. Who knows?
Well, you know what I'm thinking.
Did they just want to see what Ollie looked like in the team? I don't know.
I'm thinking maybe that. I mean, whether we want to hear this or not, they're probably going to be playing the players that are going to be a part of the future. Is Blake going to be here in 5 years? Like probably not. Is Ollie Hollands like probably? So that's the thing that I was thinking of today. Like Ollie was okay. He was untidy. He did his usual efforts, a bit untidy at times. But I just didn't see why Blake deserved to be dropped.
Yeah. Well, I've been up since 4 a.m, so my eyes are hanging out of their head at the moment. But that got me fired up. That last 2 minutes, I was just shaking. I was like hiding in the sliding doors there. Then I'd come back out, sit down, sit on the dog, get back up, go in there. It was just frantic for like 5 minutes. I didn't know what to do. So But anyway, I'll leave you to it. I'm going to start and watch the rest of this. But I'll worry about sleep tomorrow. We'll just enjoy this 7 in a row. We keep going. We're on a roll.
Absolutely, mate. Take care, eh? Go
we
Blues.
May never lose again, as the great Atush says.
Never.
Go Blues.
There, mate. Oh, my heart rate hasn't gone down yet. Connor, oh my God, that was a close game, but thank God we won. I will come on and share my thoughts about our game. See you soon, Tez. I'll see you soon, Connor. Carlton Football Club, Lover69 says 7 wins, 0 losses. That's actually very clever from you. The Dolphins, $5 says, trying to decide which was more exhausting, this game or waking up at 3 a.m. to watch us go out in penalties. Yeah. Moondog, we played shit. We got the W. I need sleep. Go Blues. You know what? Well said. Night Fox, second half scrappy. Umps at the end were crap. Go Blues. Galliard says 2 of the umpires had under 10 games played. Oh well, win's a win still. Lynch won us the game once again. Lynch copped it tonight from the crowd. All right, let's move along. I see a gentleman in Thailand. I think that's Jeff. G'day, Jeff.
G'day, Terry. Hey, mate, thanks for the link. I've been having trouble getting on. And I must say hello to Gavin. Mate, you've been outstanding on fan cams, mate. Absolutely stealing the show.
Mate.
Terry, what a game. That was scrappy, and it made us play scrappy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We really, really had to fight and struggle and punch and scrape, and it was really fucked up. You know, I'm at this massive 4th of July party with all the Americans here. It's going off. I've just ducked out to jump on. And thanks for the link, mate. But I watched the game. I shit myself, mate. I thought, what the fuck is going on? We're gonna get done here. But someone made the comment before, Ollie Hollands. I used to love Ollie Hollands. He's just a bit out of touch, but Blake Akers is the real deal, mate. Now that he's fit, we missed Harry tonight. Oh, fucking hell. It's a different back line without him, isn't it? Eh?
It's got a totally different presence about the back line. And like, you
Oh,
know what? Fair play to Dirksen, because Lewis Young goes out, concussion. Dirksen's on an island in that back line. And I actually thought, I don't know what the stats will say, but just from the eye test, I thought he battled really well tonight.
He did battle, mate. He really did. And they held it together. And Haynes has been fantastic. I mean, really. He's there. But look, everyone did right. But Ison, please kick a goal. Please kick a goal, dude. You're doing really well. We need you to kick some goals, but bloody, we got away with that one. I tell you, we really did. And Lynch cracked the shits. Lynch, we have to call him. He was absolutely nasty unit. But fantastic to get. Gavin, get on to Terry, get my number, give me a call. We've got to get the Lilydale Yarra Valley boys back together. And thanks for the link, Terry. Much appreciated. And go Baggers. Enjoying it all. It's fantastic. Let's enjoy the ride. Next week's the real deal. We got Hawthorn cracking the shits. They'll be absolutely difficult to beat next week.
Yeah. Well said.
Go Blues. Thanks, Terry. And take care. From Thailand, adios, mate. We're on. I'm on the juice, mate. She's all good.
Good on you. Thanks,
Cheers.
Jeff. Webby.
Fucking hell, Terry. Fucking hell, mate. Fuck me. Jeez.
Mate, I was like rocking like a person in an asylum. I was rocking for the whole second half, mate.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why do we make it difficult against these shit teams? Essendon and Richmond.
Mate.
They're putrid.
Yeah. They just get up for us.
A win's a win. And those wins could be the difference between us making the wild card or not. So you bank them, you move on. I thought Ison was good in the first half. Chera, good in the first half. Durka down back. Haynes again, good.
Yeah.
Good. Just, can we kick a goal, mate? Can we take our chances? Ison, Byrne, Kempy.
Jagger.
Yeah, Jagger. Come on, boys.
It's the one thing in this 7-game stretch. Like, we're winning games. I'll never complain about winning games. It's the one thing that we still haven't gotten top of yet. Taking our opportunities. Like, as in, it's easy for us to say, they're the easy ones, but some of the misses tonight and all throughout the whole year, some of the misses are just, they just invite pressure.
What do you put tonight down to? They've been up for a while and they were just a bit off, or?
Look, I'm not in the camp that thinks that we should be winning by this much or that much. I don't think we're that team. I think Richmond gets up for Carlton. I think they just do. They've been getting up for us and they make it difficult for us. They've been doing it for for so long now. The weather was a little bit there as well, even though I thought we handled the conditions better than Richmond. There's just something about them. They don't fear us. They take it to us, and they've got the. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. But I think you got to credit Richmond for hanging in there as well and making it the game that it was.
They kind of dragged us down to their level.
Yeah,
would that be
fair play?
Yeah. That Haynes decision at the end. Oh my God. Are we using the arc or are we not? Like,
what's that about?
What's we doing here? He was clearly over the line because Carlton Blues on Twitter has clipped it up, right? And he's clearly passed the line before he came back into play. I don't know if you've got it there or not, but
oh my God, I do have it. Stand by.
Yeah.
Stand
Okay.
by.
Okay.
I do have it. So he's here.
Yeah.
Was he over the line?
Yeah. Keep rolling it on. Yep.
Oh my goodness. Was the ball totally over the line? Oh, it absolutely was, Webby. Disgusting. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. How's that not getting reviewed? Make it make sense.
Yeah. Exactly. So the arc interferes for a little toe off the ground when it goes out of bounds, but someone takes it past the line on the goal line, and we're like, oh no, play on, all good here, all good.
Yeah.
That changed the game. With 2 minutes to go, we're 17 points in front or something. Let's say 3 goals. It could have changed the game.
Absolutely, it could have changed the game.
Anyway,
Mate.
we move. We move,
7
Terry.
in a row. We'll take it.
7 in a row. Bring on the Hawks.
Amen, mate. See you next week.
Amen. See you, mate.
Bye. Oh, man. Salty Kez.
How are you, Tez?
My heart rate has not come down yet.
That Haynes thing, we were sitting about 30 metres around from the goal, and it was clearly he'd gone over the line. We could not work out for the life of us what was happening. Absolutely went ballistic. Just disgraceful, and it potentially could have cost us a game.
Yeah.
Just
There was
disgraceful.
something in that last 5 minutes with the umpiring and like, you put the whistle away, mate. The way that they were just trying to involve themselves in the game.
I actually wondered the last couple, there was one decision where the umpire kept saying mine, that I thought we were going to be given holding the ball, and I think they realised that they'd fucked up, and they just kept holding the ball. It's mine, and doing a ball up because they knew that they had mucked up big time. So we're just so lucky to get away with that.
What do you think of what were the themes and issues of the game otherwise?
Hempy needs to learn to get in front. Too many times when he's going for marks, he's caught behind. That's something we keep picking up week after week. As much as both of us wanted Blake Acres to have stayed in, to his credit, we're actually looking at Ollie Holland's work at defensive half, 72% of the game, offensive 28%. His efficiency was actually 85% and no turnovers.
4 tackles.
Yeah.
So considering, so we didn't actually do too bad. Nick Haynes, time and time again, Grandpa just gets us over the line. Who else? Benny fucking Ainsworth. Wish he kicked that goal, and I wish Ollie Florent had kicked a goal for his 200th. That would have been a nice cap off. But yeah, we won. Yeah, so we're across the road having a few drinks, and we stayed in Melbourne tonight, so we'll have a few drinks and celebrate, and do it all again next week.
Absolutely. Good on you for making the trek down. And hope you enjoy yourselves. Hope the heart rate.
We shall.
Actually, I think a few bubbles will help the heart rate come down.
Yeah, it will.
Good on you. Have a great night,
cheers
guys.
to everyone. Have a good night. Go
See ya.
Blues.
Go Blues. All right. Joel.
Hey, mate.
Hello again.
We got the job done. That's all I was wanting to obviously see tonight. For those who don't know the backstory, I haven't been to a game of footy for about a million years, and I went tonight, and we had a bit of everything, didn't we? We had a bit of everything, a bit of rain, a bit of goal line controversy. But some people are just hard to please. Come on, up the bags. Come on, we won. We got the job done.
Hey, I'm with you. Look, it was. I had prepared myself for an ugly match, and I thought, especially when Harry Dean was announced as an out as well. I just thought, I mean, you take that much out of your back line, you're putting a lot of pressure on your midfield, and I thought Richmond was set up pretty well from early in the piece to get us off the turnover, and I think we were pretty fortunate in moments. I thought we were pretty we had a bit of misfortune in other moments, but yeah, bottom line, I think maybe the stress of the siren sounding not long ago, and we're still a little bit worked up. I think there were still some pretty positive signs. Like I don't know, I thought Francis Evans tonight was bloody fantastic.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he? He's a real Geelong product, isn't he? Just tough as nails and real blue collar. And I thought he was good. I thought Hewitt was again good. Cripps did enough. Just the usual ones, really. Jagged was a point of difference. Makes a big difference to this team. So, and then the reserve. I mean, the reserves got up. Now you can probably enlighten us a bit about that, Terry. I think you probably watched that game. Did you?
I watched the reserves.
Goals or something.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was a bit of an arm wrestle for 3 quarters, and they pulled away late, and the usual suspects just rose, to the occasion late in the game. Cooper Lord and Ashton Moyer was a lot more, better. Yeah, a bit more dangerous. He was a forward. He was a bit more of a swingman today. Ben Camporelli, just too much class, I thought, in the VFL. And but anyway, it was we took 2 from 2 today, and we move on. Sometimes you got to win ugly, and that was tonight.
I didn't even. Now I'm not used to going to the footy. I didn't even realise that Young went off with concussion.
So it was the collision between, I think Young and Haynes actually might have collided with each other. Haynes copped a couple of knocks tonight. He will be a very sore boy in the morning. But yeah, Lewis Young, I think he went off. Oh,
Haynes
mate.
played.
Yeah. He was arguably one of the match winners. Oh my God, I'm watching the replay again of the. Oh my God, how do they get it so wrong? How they get it so wrong, Joel? Oh my goodness.
Well, it was a bee's dick in it. So it wasn't. It was pretty close, wasn't it? Do you think it was touching?
No.
I mean,
no, it was bloody blatant.
Oh well, that was.
Oh my God.
It was a tense finish, and I just sat there thinking, I'm at the mercy of the Carlton Football Club again.
Yeah. Well, look, the reality is this: somehow we have officially squared the ledger. We are now 8-8.
And we're still complaining.
Yeah. I mean, what have we got? 7 weeks to go.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a tough. It's got some tough games in there, and some teams which are now. Well, it's just every game's tough. From look at tonight, just don't know. Yeah. And it's a funny old game. And shout out to some of the chat members in the what am I trying to say? I don't know the right vernacular. I told you the people that come on this show, they saw me in the crowd and they gave me a high five and they said I'm doing a good job. So I was happy with that. And shout out to Andrew from Ascot Vale who got me in tonight. Got me the ticket tonight. So if he's watching, thank you, Andrew. Mate. That's. I mean, look, it was a scrappy game, obviously, and wasn't entirely happy with everything. But as I said, I'm just happy we got the win, and we're still in the running for the 10. Yeah. And mate, I want it upward and go Blues, mate.
Love it. Go Blues, Joel. See you, mate.
I'm smiling again.
I love to see it. This is great for me. I think this is the antidote. It's good.
Yeah, I've got to get back to the footy and just, I tried to be on my best behaviour because I can get a bit restless, but we'll just leave it at that.
Maybe after all that, you just needed to go to the footy and feel the footy again. Maybe that's
I actually went right down and because I was sitting like about 5th row from on the wing and had a great see, obviously, and got a bit wet and got it was a bit damp for me, so I went up into the under the terraces, which was still a good spot. But no, I went down right to the boundary line and smelt the grass, Terry.
Oh,
and
Joel.
I got a bit of white line fever. I have to bring my footy boots next week.
I love it. Well, rest up because it's a big week ahead and a big opponent next week.
Yeah. Those bastards.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoy your night. I'm probably going to have a drink and just enjoy the win.
Enjoy, my friend. Go Blues.
Have a nice Negroni. All right.
See ya, mate. Joel, we just need to get into the footy. He was just smelling it. That's great. That's actually, that might be the biggest win of the night right there. All right. My heart rate's still going. It really is. We've got Blue Boy Sammy.
Hey, Terry, how's it going?
Good, mate. Have you settled down?
Not yet, mate. Not yet. That was
me either.
Look, when the first quarter, I thought, this can be a little bit of trouble because workmate that I messaged me saying, you're going to win them by 40 points, and I was saying to them that I don't see that happening, and I think it's going to be a close game. But I did not put myself to this. Like, I didn't think it was this close.
Sorry, Sammy, your connection's not very good.
Controversy. Can you hear me, mate?
I can. You're just a little bit choppy.
Okay. Yeah, that Will one was absolutely ripping my hair out. That was absolutely crazy. I don't understand a professional sports like this, and they won't bloody review it. That was ridiculous. But the one that I did want to say is, I don't know how you felt on the ground, but it felt like they were going after us, like physically hard. Like every time they got a ball out, you can see the player on the floor. Like they got a hit and a knock every time they touched the ball. I think they got us on the physicality of the things. Like they were just hitting us hard. But in saying that, 7-0, that is amazing. Like I wear my Carlton jumper outside. I got a fair bit of Carlton stuff. And the amount of people that just come up to you and say, go Carlton, and they'll come and say hello to you and they'll talk to you. And it's amazing. Even opponent supporters, they'll come to you and they'll say, how good are you guys going, this and that. It's an amazing feeling. It's never as good as it seems, and it's never as bad as it is. But it's just we're at a good place now. Look, it was a crap game. It was a scrappy game. It is what it is. I think we play like this against, for lack of better wording, with lesser teams. I'm hoping that we're going to get up for the Hawthorn game. But Harry Dean, you can see what a difference that guy makes. Wiedering, what a difference that guy makes. Lucky we got the old man down the back. That helped. I think everyone was down a little bit today, to be honest with you, just watching the game. No one had a great game. No one had an outstanding game. The umpires were ridiculous. Everything was going against us. But we got the win, mate. Look, what else can you expect from them?
Yeah, look, there will be days where it's just not going your way and you've got to figure out a way to win. And for us, it seems to happen when we play Richmond, when we play Essendon, when we play, these teams. Maybe it's the old rivalry kicking in. I mean, I thought the Richmond fans in the crowd were awesome. Like I thought the atmosphere in the stadium was probably led by Richmond, to be fair. But that's probably because Carlton we couldn't put them away. We couldn't just put them away. They wouldn't give up. They wouldn't give in. And respect.
Yeah, good on them. But go to Blues. I just want to say, go to Blues, and that's about it, mate. Like it's a win. The other part is we've got to get our fan base right as well. Look, I didn't go to this week's game. I went to last week's game, and there were so many of our supporters giving it to Harry's life. I'm just like, relax, dude. Like we're winning. We got the game under control. At no point last week I felt that we were going to lose that game, and we'll still have guys. Just chill. Like if imagine Terry, I said to you, 6-7 weeks ago, this is the position we were going to be in. mate, you would have told me to get stuffed, or you would have taken that without even thinking about it. And now we're complaining about this. We played bad, but we got the win. That's all that matters. Move along. Let's get up for the Hawks.
Well said, Sammy. Love your work, mate.
Have a good one, Terry. Love your work.
See you, mate. All right. Who's next? You know what? Tom.
What's going on, Tezza?
I'm good, mate.
How was that?
We haven't been able to move on from the stress yet. It's very interesting.
Yeah, just living it. That's what we do. That's what was 2023 was all about. We just lived in it every week and came away with the win, and that's what we did tonight, I guess.
Yeah.
It still wasn't the same stress as like earlier in the season. Like you had that stress and think, oh fuck, we're going to drop this. The stress I have is like we should be winning, and it's not like that real dreaded stress. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like it's positive stress, not negative stress, I guess.
No, I get you. Hey, I got one for you. I'm looking at Jagger Smith's game.
He's incredible.
He had the 29, 20 handballs. He had 9 score involvements and 6 intercept possessions. He's rising again. He's going up another level again.
You could almost say he's a rising star, I think. I think that's what you're looking for. Like,
well, mind you, in 75% game time as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, there was the start of the fourth quarter, or third. At a half time. He started on the bench. He started the first 10 minutes on the bench. Like he was, it was sort of, they went with that older crew and like no one shouted him out tonight, anyone. Yeah. But I reckon Bill Wilson was the spark that we needed in that second quarter. His run and carry was really important and sort of woke everyone up to be like, no, we're not copping this. Like, and same with Taylor Byrne. They're just attack on the football is just, it's enormous.
Just on Taylor Byrne, he played 57% game time. Yeah. Did something happen to him? Was that, did those who were watching at home, like, was there something on the broadcast that they were talking about? I mean, he's still had, he's 12 touches.
Yeah.
And, had some
he impact. Was playing, I watched at home tonight, but he was playing a lot up the ground at the start of the game. So I think they were just managing and looking at the subs, like the interchange. They didn't use all their interchange either. So I think they were trying to just, and, having Lewis Young a bit there, I think they were just trying to rest the younger guys because it was a sort of a wet, cold night where it can sort of get out of hand pretty quick. Like Benny Ainsworth didn't have a tackle tonight, which is unlike him. Lockie Cowan got smacked by Ross, where Ross came off second best. And that sort of, I wouldn't be surprised if something comes out of that through the week with Lockie Cowan, because he looked like he was holding his jaw a bit, which is, I don't want to put that into the universe, but he sort of had a lackluster second half where he wasn't attacking as much. And I just wonder if just that might have just knocked him around a bit. And because he's so tough, you wouldn't know.
Yeah. Paul from the UK.
How did you see Pitto's game tonight?
Who's that?
How did you see Pitto's game tonight?
Thought he battled okay. I thought it was just a standard Pitto game. More or less what I expect from him. I don't know what the numbers say. What does he have here? 36 hit outs. Battled, did his thing. He was okay.
I think, and I think that's what elevating as much. Like we got smacked at centre clearance this week, and I don't know if it's just that sameness about Carlton a little bit, that because he just doesn't seem to give a lot around the grounds, Pitto, and that's not a knock against him. Like he's our best ruckman in our team, but I just wonder if it's just agile ruckman that we're going to come up against. He just a bit like Noah Bolter really got a hold of him when he went to the ruck.
Yeah, I think that's just something we have to live with this year. That's not something we can address until really end of this year, next year.
Yeah, fair.
So,
yeah. What was Paul saying, did you say?
He was just saying, and I remembered it as well, Taylor Byrne copped a boot to the throat, to the face, to the throat, to the head on that wing.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, the boot to the neck. Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah, it was actually a
But
it was a
you got to
very
give it to
physical
Taylor
game.
Byrne. Yeah. I mean, you got to give it to Byrne. Like, he doesn't stop. Like, he copped a boot to the throat and kept on trucking. He doesn't take a backward step at all.
No, he's a tough bugger.
But no, it was good. I really liked Ollie Florence's game as well. His calmness in the back line is really elite. Like, he welcomes pressure and he still makes his kicks. And I think losing Lewis Young really hurt our forward line structure because Mitch McGovern had to go in the back line. And exactly. I think it sort of showed the importance of what McGovern offers forward of the ball. But,
well, this is why you need to be versatile in the modern game, because
for sure.
It will happen in game. And if you have forwards don't have a forward that can't swing back into defense or has some experience there, you'll struggle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I think again, Chera, we've been shouting him out for a few weeks. I thought he was elite tonight. Like,
do you know what I noticed about him? I think in the first quarter in particular, they kept going down the bench side, and they just almost refused to go down to the other side where Chera was. When that second quarter turnaround happened, they started using the other side of the field, and Chera was just setting up play so well. I thought that was one of his better games in that role.
Yeah, I actually had a note there that I was watching it with and trying to sort of see what notes I could bring. But yeah, I saw that as well. I'm like, they're using Chera's wing more in that second quarter, and it was just the ball use that they penetrated was so much more inviting. And it's not a knock on Ollie Hollands, but just Chera's work rate and use going forward is just elite as a winger.
Yeah. Well, when he's in space, that's the key, isn't it? He's got to have time and space.
Yeah. And he tackles so well. He's a good tackler for a winger as well. Yeah. Really rarely guys get around him. But, yeah, and Cottrell, I think Cottrell's a bit – so they have that second game back blues. Like, he's just a bit –
Well, I thought he was playing on Jaden Short tonight. Is that right?
At times he was. He was sort of trying to be that – He kicked a lot of balls inside 50 tonight. He was our real connection guy because when it went through him, we sort of had shots on goal. But yeah, and again, not a knock on Ollie Hollands. I think they just missed Akers' overlap run tonight. He just offers that, and then the faster guys can run in behind him and really use the ball well. So yeah, it's a work in progress still. Like, to have 7 wins on the trot and still have a work in progress team is really good, but next week is the big test. I wouldn't be surprised if Dean's hand is miraculously better next week and he was good for the rest, sort of thing.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
But
it's just always good to beat the Tigers.
Always. We've beaten them by 2 points 2 games in a row. Is that right? We beat them by 2 points in round 1. Yeah.
Yep. And our best on ground two times is Tom Lynch.
Oh, mate, the crowd. The way that we got stuck into him tonight was amazing.
Actually, watching the broadcast, Jack Rewalt was doing special comments for Fox Footy and how hard he was trying to go into bat for Tom Lynch. And then he was just kicking it out of bounds on the full. You could just hear Jack Rewalt be like, come on, mate, give me something to back you up here with. He was trying so hard. And then, it was a bit of a rough night for old Lynchy, but it is what it is.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Well said, mate. Thanks for calling in.
Mate. Too easy. Have a good one.
All right. Let's go to Adelaide because Andy's there. Hello, Andy.
G'day, mate.
What'd you make of that?
Is anyone else annoyed? Like, I'm annoyed. I was annoyed after the game. I wasn't happy. I wasn't like sad. I was annoyed. I was just like, we could have done more to just not make it go to that level. And it's like, yeah, first world problems. We just wanted wins a couple of weeks ago, and now we're getting them, and we're going to pick on the small things, but just beat them in the third quarter. How many set shots can we miss this year? Like, how many?
We haven't got that right.
It's been the only thing. It's been the only thing, Terry. It's been the only thing is our set shot kicking. Like Ison, Burn, Cripps. The list goes on where you can just go back, seal the game, finish it, and they don't. And you just let you invite pressure. And Richmond just love it. They love playing their grand finals against us, like in July. And it just shits me because they're dog shit. I don't want them to walk away and go, oh, we played well, we just lost. No, I want them to walk away and go, fucking hell, we just got smashed. Do you know what I mean? And we did enough. Like, we're giving our forwards opportunities. That's what shits me. We're getting them free looks at goal. Ison almost ran into the guy on the mark. I'm like, come on, kid. I know you're young, but time your run up, kick the goal, get us in front, seal the game. So, yeah, I just walked away just annoyed. I'm like, yeah, we just wanted to win. We probably knew it wasn't going to be just a cut and shut easy game. And, there's been so many upsets this weekend. It was just almost going to be another one. But I was just like, fucking hell. It just, you know what shits me more? Because they're such grubs. They're the biggest grubs, Richmond. The knocks off the ball, the high hits, the freaking, you can see him punching us when we, like Sam Walsh lost it on quarter time, lost it. And I'm like, why is this guy, he's usually the most calmest guy, why is he losing it? And it's because they're just they're doing this off the ball shit to him. So I'm just like, I just wanted to belt them, just to fucking really stick it into them. And the fact that we do them by 2 points, it doesn't satisfy me, and I know it wouldn't have satisfied them.
I felt a big sense of relief by the time the final siren blew, just because I was sitting in this uncomfortability for about a quarter and a half. We didn't put them away. We missed opportunities. And I always deep down felt that it was going to be one of those tight tussles. And because we hadn't put them away in that third quarter, I just felt it in my bones. But like, even if you prepare for a tough tussle and a tough finish, it's still stressful. And as I said at the start of the show, like by the time the final siren went, like I was happy because I was relieved. Winning's hard, man. We've learned that the hard way.
Yeah. Like, we would have years ago. We always lost those games, and it's maybe because we're winning them now. It's been the lessons learned, but yeah, I don't know. Like, the big thing for me was at the end of the game with Cripps. Like, we won the game, siren went, and he's just like, fucking hell, like honestly, boys, come on. And you know what? Like, the first quarter, they started like a house on fire. They would have been revved up. They were pumped up. They've had a couple of shit games, and we were mature. We're like, let's not get sucked into these off the ball, big melees. That's what they want. They want us to start doing hip and shoulders and giving away free kicks. So we were mature, and we got ourselves that little lead. But the 2-goal lead, the 3-goal lead never became 4, never became 5, because they just kept missing. And it's like, just kick it. Like, and then I'm starting to think, like, where are your entries coming from? Where are your marks coming from? And the reason I think we're missing them is because we're marking the ball around that 40 meter, which in AFL averages, like, the further out you go, clearly, the harder it is to kick for goal. So there's something in that as well, like where we're kicking the balls from. And tonight we did go long down the line a lot.
I think the game was asking for it because of the conditions too.
Yeah, possibly. And they, like younger defence, like who'd they have in their back line? They had Vlaston, so they had a little bit of experience, but they've got a lot of youth in their team. So they're probably like, fuck it, just kick it in there. And so many times we mark the ball. Brody Kemp marked the ball. Harry got a few. Ison, bloody, God rest his soul. Like he kept getting free and he kept getting the ball, but just got to put him away. So, I don't want to isolate him because I think it was a team thing like it's basically been this whole year. We have just been so inaccurate for set shots and it was killing us at the start of the year. And now we're winning games, but it's still a big gap in our game, and you look at Fraze like spending so much time with fundamentals. I wonder how much time, with goal kicking, like they're clearly doing it, but we're not seeing the rewards yet, like I would love for next week for us to get the same amount of opportunities, but we just convert. We finish with, 14 goals, 9, because that'll win you the game. It just can't be 9 goals, 15 or 8 goals, 12. That's what we keep finishing on. It's always that little bit to more behinds than it is goals. You've got to kick more goals than behinds. You just can't keep outscoring yourself in behinds. So, that's my big sook. Some positives.
Yeah.
You mentioned Pitto. I thought Pitto rose to the occasion tonight. I thought he was pretty aggressive. It looked like he was really, really, really trying. He took a few good marks, had a couple of tried to kick a few goals off the ground, but, he was having a crack. I thought he, because Nankervis, he's a big boy, so is Pitto, but I reckon he had his measure in some of the quarters, and even in the last quarter, he kept tapping it to spots where our boys were, and they fumbled a little bit, but I thought he was good. I reckon he hasn't. I think this has been one of his better games in the last month. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at the team sheet. There were quite a few of the better players who had relatively down nights by their own standards.
Hayward.
Yeah. Well, I thought Walshy was down by his own standards tonight.
Might have got put off. Cripps was good.
Yeah, like he had his 25 and 1. He always just finds a way. I'm just going down. Like it was a pretty even contribution. Someone mentioned here in the comments, the balance was thrown out with Lewis Young going out. We miss Wiedering. We miss Wiedering a lot. It can't be understated.
Tonight's definitely a game where you need your defense. You need your Wiedering. You need your Dean. Like Dean's, can't believe an 18-year-old's like making us like miss him so much. But he's just such a good player. And how much would he have blued tonight with Richmond? How much would he have scrapped tonight? He would have fucking killed one of them. Do you know what I mean? That knock, that Cowan, who was it that got that knocked himself out? Because he did knock himself out.
Jack Ross?
Yeah. So your mate before said, I might get looked at. Like he full on went to clean up to clothesline Cowan, knocks himself out. Cowan takes the mark or spoils it. There's nothing he could have done. He ran into him to try to take him out. So if anything's going to get looked at, I reckon Walsh might get looked at tonight. Did a couple
what did he do?
He might get fined. I doubt that he'd get a week, but he did a couple of like not punches, but a bit of body blows. They're trying to stamp that shit out. But that melee that started where he lost it, he whoever he hit, he gave him. I think it was Seth Campbell. He gave him a nice one, so he might get something for that. There was plenty of stuff off the ball tonight, so I'm sure there'll be a few fines that come out of the game. Now, I'm trying to listen to everyone's opinion on the Nick Haynes. What do you think they got wrong there?
The ball had already crossed over the line.
Yeah.
And then he's come back and play. What do you mean?
No. So that was the way I've seen it is he's rushed it over without any pressure. That's why they've awarded the free kick.
It's gone over the line twice. The first time, the goal umpire didn't call it. So Haynes has gone back in play. Then he's realised, oh, it was a behind. So he's gone back over the line. And then he's been pinned for deliberate. It should have been reviewed. That's what the arc is right there for. Should have been reviewed.
Right. Okay. Because I was watching it again and again, and I was like, when did it cross the line? It just, to me, it looked like he was like, oh, I'll walk it through, instead of just like sort of fumbling it over and going, oh, whoops, like that's how I took it. And then they paid deliberate. But if it had already crossed and then he brought it back in and then went over, I haven't seen it like that. So I could be wrong. I'm just chucking another opinion out there. But it was just that pivotal stage where you just don't need stupid things called. And it was like, oh, yeah, feed him into the game. I love how in that last couple of minutes, like, it was just go. Every time they went in, they either kicked the goal or they got awarded a free kick. It didn't matter what. They were only blowing the whistle one way. So there was a tackle against one of our players. We tackled them and they just basically spilt the ball. And it's holding the ball or it's incorrect disposal. And that was with I think that was with maybe like 30 seconds left. Now, if it had happened to us, they would have blown the whistle. But they were just waiting for it to happen, where they could award. That's how it appears, where they could just reward Richmond and give them a shot at goal. So our boys are like, Richmond are trying to burst through the stoppage and get hit high. And our boys were just measured. They tackled them. But yeah, there was one, he strummed through, Nick Haynes, I think it was. He tackled him. The guy just drops the ball or disposed of it, didn't get a hand to it. And it's like, that's a free kick. So we should have then got the ball, then kicked it to someone, taken our 20 seconds, game over. But no, it was another stoppage. So they're fine to call the whistle quickly when it can result in a goal for them. But when it can result in a stoppage where we could just win the game without the heart attacks, then the umpires don't want to be the one to grow a pair and blow the whistle. They only want to blow the whistle when it's something so fucking stupid. And that is the beauty of umpiring in today's game. It's just, I've got to make these stupid fucking calls that just drive everyone insane rather than the calls that are there.
Yeah.
So
anyway, we move on.
We got the win. You've been around the club. The Dean injury, like, what the hell was that? What is it?
Apparently, he cut his hand during the week at home. Now, cut his hand doing what? I don't know. I'm trying to play out the different scenarios. How do you cut your hand? Well, you cut your hand if you break glass or something. You're chopping meat, veggies. I'm trying to think, like, what have you cut? Where have you cut it? Is it like the webbing? Like, so I don't know. But
so bad that you miss the game. That's the part that I'm like, something doesn't make sense. Don't want to start a conspiracy, but I'm like, you couldn't have stitched it up and wore a glove or wore extra bandaging that you could play. When I heard it, I'm like, did he cut his hand at training? They were so vague about it. And I was like, I don't know. It seems weird.
From all I know is that he cut it at home. So that could mean number of things. Yeah, you don't want to get infected and all sorts of things. But anyway, I'm going to move along because I've got a big waiting room. But thank you for calling in.
No worries. Have a good night, man.
See you, man. All right, Andy, another Andy.
What's going, Tez?
Mate, before we start, congratulations
Thanks,
on the special day.
Thanks, mate. Thank you. I'm actually on my honeymoon now, so
where are you?
Tucked away from the missus.
Where are you?
We're on Hayman Island at the moment.
Amazing.
So, nice, warm weather. It looked a lot nicer than the MCG tonight, so I wasn't too spewing that we missed out. Bro, I understand people's frustration. I really do. Like, a lot of people are frustrated. I get it. I think I'm just used to the fact that we don't beat Richmond well. Like we don't. I said we'd win. I think I said by like 10 or 12 points. I actually like tipped it. I didn't think we'd smash them. We don't smash teams, right?
No.
It's worrying, when we find ourselves in the situations like we did tonight. But we won, like we win ugly. We've done it many times. It's good for the culture. Winning ugly is good for the culture. So
I am relieved to hear somebody say that.
yeah. Like, I get the frustration. I honestly I get the frustration, but bro, we're a mid-table team right now.
Yeah.
And we just got to keep winning. Doesn't matter how we win, we just got to keep winning.
Yeah.
And we've got this thing where we play to the level of our opponents. And we play Hawthorn next week, and watch us kill it. Watch us play great football.
Yep.
Credit to Richmond. They dragged it. They made us really grind it out. So like good on them. We won. It was ugly. It was wet. What do we want? We won.
I walked away from that tonight with a relief and all of that, but also it was I think it was a healthy reminder of where we're really at. Like we were underperforming at 1 and 8. We're somewhat overperforming with 7 in a row. So it's like we're somewhere in between there. Somewhere in between is what we really are. The list is not deep. It's not. It needs work. The forward line can get a little bit stagnant. The back line's being held up tonight by Nick fucking Haynes, who won't be with us in 5 years. But he was awesome tonight and taking nothing away from him. Like we've got overperforming seniors who are really holding it down while we fix the list. So yeah, I'm with you. Like, yeah, it was anxious and all of that and frustrating, but win's a win. Take it. Away we go.
Man, you got to take it, Terry. We're not in a position to be like, oh, it's a bad win. Bro, we're just trying to make finals now. It's going to be a massive achievement. Are you telling me 8 weeks ago, if we had won this game 8 weeks ago, people wouldn't be happy about it? I think we're forgetting where we're coming from. We're not.
Why do you think we do that? Like, why do we get stuck doing this again?
It's a good question. Is it we just get sucked in, bro? I think as a collective, we get sucked in and we forget where we've just come from because things look so great right now. But it's not real. Nothing is real, Terry. Right? Like form is just form, but probably based on the last couple of weeks. I don't think form should be read a month ago. I don't think form should be read 8 weeks ago. A lot can change we've shown a lot can change in a week. So what really is form, So I think we just need to take it game by game, keep collecting the dubs, as long as we keep winning. And we are going to lose along the way, but that's fine too. We shouldn't lose our minds when we lose. We're not really in a position to be able to afford to lose many games, but we've got some really tough opponents coming up. I think it's important we just kind of chill out, Bro, Harry Dean out. Apparently he cut his finger or hand with cat food, opening a can of cat food. That's what I'm hearing. So, yeah. So, if that's the case, bro, buy satchels. I'll buy satchels. I don't have to open cans. So, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm happy. It was rough. It was an ugly watch on TV. I'll tell you, it was ugly, but we won. We're just winning.
Yeah.
Things will be okay. No Harry Dean, no Jacob Wiedering, who we missed both of them tonight.
Yeah.
And I, like you said, there's a lot of work to be done across the board. We need probably another key forward. We need a key back. I mean, key backs were all right, but we need more like run. We need wiser heads, cooler heads. But that's cool. We're learning and we're winning while we're learning.
Yeah.
You know, so look at Melbourne. Melbourne shouldn't be where they are on the ladder, but look at them. They're winning and learning it. They're taking the lessons, you know, with wins. So
Well,
let's
you know
just
what?
keep taking lessons.
Today in general for footy was just a reminder that, like, just when you think you got it all figured out, like, I mean, round 10, I saw a photo someone showed me on the train today. So round 10, we were maybe 17th, I think it was, or whatever. And Gold Coast were 4th or something like that. And like you flip it now, Gold Coast have lost 6 in a row. We were all saying like they'll definitely beat us when we play them. And I mean, Hawthorn today, I know they ended up not losing by as much, but I mean, I watched that whole game. Like anything can happen. We mustn't forget.
Yeah, man. And I think it's important. 2023 taught me to enjoy the moment.
Yep.
So I've really been trying to work on that for 3 years now. Just enjoy the moment because things can turn, and things have turned, and they might turn back, you know, but just enjoy it while you can. And I don't know, man, maybe I've just got honeymoon eyes and I'm just fucking chilling, you know.
You got some love, man. Nah, I think it was a timely. You actually have inserted yourself tonight at the perfect point. You've brought us kind of back to level.
I'm glad. I'll
Yeah.
let you go, Terry. Thanks
Mate.
thanks for showing up again, man, week to week. Love your work, bro.
No worries. Thanks. Thank you for calling in and congratulations. Have the best honeymoon and
Thank
go
you,
Blues.
brother. Appreciate it. Go Blues.
That was great, Andy. Just like, I think we all needed to hear that. I think we're all getting a bit worked up. That was very good. All right, let's go to the UK. Paul, hello, sir.
Hey, Terry, how are you, man?
Very good, man. How are you?
Yeah, fab over here. Listen, I thought I had to call in because I wanted to bring a bit of sunshine to you all. Maybe it's your weather that's making a few people a bit miserable, but it's bloody hot here. It's sunny. It's great. And you know what? We got 4 points, and that's all that matters. On as a buy, love the previous caller, Andy. So has Harry Dean now got a new middle name, Kitty? Is it now Harry Kitty Dean? That
We're
kind
gonna
of
get that
suits him.
confirmed. Yeah, we're gonna get that confirmed. We're gonna find out what happened during the week.
Yeah, look, absolutely. Look, we struggle against poor teams. That's a fact, and we have to learn to overcome these teams if we're ever going to be contenders. But it's still early days. And look, as I said in chat a few weeks ago, we were 1-8. We're 8-8. I mean, is there anyone out there who foresaw that? 8-8. That is absolutely incredible. You know, I just wish I was there in person to see it, mate. And I'm so chuffed. We got another 4 points. So I'm for one a buzzing. Love this team. Love chat like yours that keep me connected. It's all good. Look, I won't keep you long, but special shout out today to Wade Dirksen. I thought he really stood up in a weakened defence today. I was just so happy for him. Yeah, really well played, Dirks. I thought Ison got more of the ball today. Just needs a bit of confidence to kick a few more goals. That's all, mate.
Yeah, man. Well said. Well said. There were quite a few players I thought that deserved a shout out. I think Hewitt was really good. He stepped up when he needed to.
Yeah.
We did touch on Jagger Smith as well. He really led. I thought Walsh was a bit down tonight, but I thought Jagger stepped up in his absence. And yeah, considering the number of players that weren't at their best, we grinded it out. So
We
move
did. I
along.
mean, and you know, considering we had 19 players in our team, if you include Lynch, then I don't think we can complain too much, mate. We got the 4, and we move on against the Hawks. And win or lose, we will be better next week. We'll play better, even if we lose. And we've got lots of learning to do. We've got a long way to go, but I'm just so excited to be on this journey.
We love having you here, mate. We love having you here. What's on for the rest of the day?
I'm out doing my 15,000 step walk before I get back to watch the big rugby game. For anyone who's interested, it's the Springboks versus England this afternoon. So I shall have a few pints and be shouting, not quite as loud as I was earlier, because obviously that's more important, but I'll still be shouting.
I love it, mate. Well, you go and enjoy.
Will do, mate. You take care, Terry. Love to all. Catch you soon.
Go Blues, mate.
See you, mate. Bye.
That's Paul. All right. Danielle.
Hey, Terry. How you going?
I'm well. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Cold. It's cold down here.
It's cold down here. It's cold. It's wet. It's weird.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, good. Well, it was an ugly game, but I'm so glad we got the win.
Hello.
Hi.
Wow, you're growing up so fast. What the hell?
Cheers. Cheers.
And you.
It was Bella's first game first game tonight live. So she did really well. Yeah. Just look, we're wrapped that we got the win. Not going to take any wins for granted after the start of the year that we had. So just really happy that we got the win. The game wasn't on our terms at all. And we still managed to get there in the end. So, I think the center clearances, we really struggled in the middle. Just didn't go our way, and it wasn't for me. It wasn't flowing like it has been the last few weeks, and the run that we've been getting on, that just didn't really come tonight. I felt like a lot of our mids were a bit down. The umpiring, oh my goodness,
that didn't help.
We were going off. The Haynes one at the end, speechless. And even the one, I forget what quarter it was. Could have been the second quarter, maybe. I don't know. Harry, his arms got chopped, and even Kemp stopped.
Oh yes, that's just before George Hewitt's goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened then? Because even Kempy stopped, so I'm like, did he hear a whistle, or did he just expect that the free kick was there? I'm not sure. But there were some bad calls. So I'm so glad we got the win, because that wouldn't have been pretty otherwise. We never saw Lewis Young go off. So when you guys mentioned it on fan cams, that was the first we actually knew of it.
Yeah. So I don't remember exactly when the collision happened. It might have been in the second or third quarter. Somebody will tell me in the chat, but he only played the 42% game time, Lewis Young. So I think immediately Billy Wilson was on Lynch for that few minutes after that. It was a bit of a scramble. We were already a makeshift backline as it was, and it just made it that little bit more difficult. I think what you said earlier about the midfield and the center clearances is interesting, because tonight we needed the midfield to protect the back line.
Exactly.
But I don't think the midfield really did that as a whole. But, we had guys like Nick Haynes step up, and Billy Wilson and Nick Newman and Dirksen. So, we won't talk about this game much after tonight or this weekend. It's one of those ones that they can't all be memorable. And I think that's just what it is.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. My brother and I were talking before the game. We were like, our mids really need to help out the back line. And we were like, they really didn't. So well done I feel like whoever was in the back, well done to them. Haynes was awesome. He really, really controlled a lot. And I could see, because we were right up the top, southern stand, right on the wing. And I could see when it was in our forward line, I could see Nick Newman was really talking. He was behind the plate, talking to everyone to make sure everyone was set up, just in case that ball came back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they did everything they could. Dirksen was great. He was fantastic. Chera, I felt, had a great game. Was really, really pleased with Chera. Yeah, but no, I mean, yeah, take the win, enjoy the win. I said to the girls, like, enjoy the win because you just don't know when they're going to come. So make the most of it. We got to sing the song at the end, and we were up. We stayed there right to the end till after they walked off the ground, and just made the most of it. Yeah, and yeah, loved how the crowd got into Lynchy. That was awesome.
It's good fun.
Really loved
That was good fun.
It was good fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'd love to see Akers back in the team, and yeah, I think maybe Ison could get more confidence. I don't know if he had a game or two in the reserves. I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, not sure about that one, but yeah, happy for the win, and yeah, we seem to always go to the Richmond games whenever we're down here, and they're all under a goal. So heart stoppers.
Have you got any more games planned in Melbourne? Are you coming down for any more?
Haven't got any this year, so I might be making another trip. We came down for my mother's 80th. So yeah, fit a game in while we're here. And my dad's also 80 later in the year, so I'll probably come down for that and hopefully get to sneak in a game later on as well. So not too sure what round that might be, but yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in. I'm glad that you got to see another win.
Yeah. Yeah. Very glad.
Yeah, just a stressful last few minutes. Very stressful. Yeah.
I think we've only just started getting the heart rate back down to normal.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it was very good.
love it. Well, go Blues.
Go Blues. You say go Blues? Go Blues! Go Blues.
Love it. See you guys.
See ya. Bye. Go
Blues. Zach Borg. Zach? Zach? You with me? You're not with me. All right. Travis.
How are you, Terry?
I think we're calm now.
Yeah. Yes, we're very calm. Yes, listening to all the previous fans and calling in, and yeah, they are right. We take the win, we move on. But yeah, we're in seventh heaven, so it's really nice. It's really nice to be back in these wins in, and we're doing them in different ways. But yeah, I suppose why I tend to look at it in a bit of a negative light is that you just want to make sure that it resonates with the players and all that. And as we were saying a few weeks ago, we're feeling as if they have matured. I'm still hoping that is the case. There's some things that are going to be relatively harder to kill off, and I'm hoping, with respect to Richmond tonight, because they did run us off our feet. I remember seeing their pressure rating in the last quarter. It was in the 200s. They were sort of really destroying us there. And just, yeah, it's something, usually when it's these lower teams, I just hope that we are going into these games not being big-headed, because I can't help but get the feeling that our team still may have that sort of quality about them over these years, where they might get ahead of themselves, considering the quality of their opponent. Now, in this win,
do you think it's the team or the fans that get ahead of themselves?
It would be both. It would be both. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you'll get your fans coming in saying we should be smacking this team and that, and you get your other ones that are a little more humble, and they'll say, "Look, respect to the opponent and that." And I'm definitely one of the ones that think the latter. I do respect our opposition. It's a difference between liking and hating a team, loving an opposition team, and respecting them. Respecting them is you're just respecting them as an opponent. You're treating them as another football team, a competitor, and you're really wanting to sort of be one level up on them. And in this instance, I can't help but get the feeling that our team is still trying to learn not to sort of what's the word? Just concede to that idea of like getting ahead of themselves and expecting to walk onto the field and just thinking the result's going to go their way. Because this club used to do this for many, many years. And I'm hoping with these fresh new faces and the admin and the coaches, you name it, and the players as well on the field, that they're working together to ensure that that doesn't seem to sort of like gobble them up and because it can really affect the culture and environment and that. And yeah, it was a case with obviously Richmond.
There's a massive challenge in the AFL that I don't think gets appreciated as much, in that it's so difficult to get everyone collectively in the perfect mindset to win a game of football in the perfect way every week. Like, there's so many swings and roundabouts in the game, let alone in a month. And it's hard. It's never good. They're never going to be fully focused in the exact same way every week. It's just not going to happen, especially with our team, with where we're at. We're not at the top. We're not like the best teams can do it, but even they have their moments. Brisbane have their moments where they look awful. Hawthorn had their moments. They had their moment today. They were terrible. That mentally, they just did not get it right today. So the best teams have it happen to them, let alone the middle of the table average teams.
Absolutely. Like, yeah, it's 100% correct there, Terry. I mean, it's impossible to get everyone in sync. But I suppose when we do raise the issue of how the wins come about, like, it's good, like, especially being a Carlton supporter, we should be grateful for the fact that we are sort of banking up these 4 points and that, and we're seeing wins, given our recent history that we obviously have seen an awful lot of losses over the past 2 decades. But I suppose, we really just want to see those standards lifted up. We want to ensure that the players know that, we want to show the coaches know that, and we do hear them say that, there's plenty of work to be done. I'm glad I'm hearing that. But yeah, it's just making sure that like they know that we see that sometimes the standards need to be lifted a little higher. Respect your opponents and that. Obviously, because I kind of feel like, especially with the rivalries with Essendon and Richmond and Collingwood, whenever we face these clubs, these big clubs, they come out firing on all cylinders. They've got this fire within them. And I can't help but think that for us in recent years, that we don't share that same kind of fire, that energy. And it has seen many of these matches turn pretty ugly. Sometimes we feel like we underperform. And take Collingwood, for instance. Like, it used to be, we had that head-to-head tally of overall matches over our history with Collingwood. It was, at one point, it was even. Now Collingwood are like 8 wins ahead. So, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, people are talking about how the Carlton and Collingwood rivalry is fizzling out a bit. Because, especially when compared to Showdown or Geelong and Hawthorn and that. Yeah. And I can't help but think it's because of us. It's because of Carlton.
Okay.
Because I don't think we respect Collingwood enough. It's one thing that...
Yeah, no, I take your point. I just want to bring it back to this game and tonight.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Of course. And it comes back to this game. It comes back to the idea of Richmond. The whole idea that I feel like we don't respect our rivalries enough. That's the issue which I have, and I'm hoping when us supporters, right, when we sort of raise our concerns about tonight's game, it's not saying like look, we're unsatisfied in any way with the win. We're happy with the win, but we're only just pointing out these flaws just to make sure that we all know that not to be in sync, but we all know there is some ways to go.
So, do you think Richmond tonight cared for the rivalry more?
Well, we were saying like with Essendon that they came out in a few weeks ago. Yeah, hang on. They came out a few weeks ago, and you said, Terry, I don't think you said it. I think my brother said it. They came out and it was Carlton they were facing up against. Tonight, Richmond did the same thing. They come out, they hear our name, they know we're their opponent, and they just come out like with this fire in them. You see them tonight, the players, they ran us off our feet. Our midfield got destroyed, but whenever they chucked Bolter in there, that like in the middle, there was just immediately clearance straight in their forward line. When we then play the territory game, we will kick marking, and there's a risk to it because when your opponent is so quick on their feet, you will see the discrepancy between us, and sometimes you feel like speed is. We did, and it was on the second quarter alone.
Twice,
but
we beat them twice this year.
This game, I will give it to us that it was more deserving this time around compared to the first time, which I felt like that was like horrid. Tonight, it was more. We were more deserving of it. We held up, even with the poor umpiring in that. And I will say, at a time tonight we were the better team because we capitalized. You know, when we played to our strengths in that second quarter and moments in the third and the fourth, we got value from that. Richmond. The only problem with Richmond is that they're still very young and budding, and they were the reason why they lost is because they were a victim of their own mistakes. But when it came to sort of the scrap fest and that, I couldn't help but notice how they were quicker than us at times in the first quarter, and we were shell shocked in a bit. I feel like we were shell shocked, and that's where it comes back to being. I'm afraid we might be a little bit big headed. That's all. I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm trusting the process. I'm loving that we're banking the wins, but just while we bank the wins, just make sure that we keep humble and we know that each week, as we take each week as it comes, we are respecting our opponents. And
interesting.
That's
fair.
Yeah,
fair.
It's a bit difficult conversation to have, but it's
very easy. It's very easy. I just think we quickly skew to what's wrong what's wrong.
Of course, as I said, it's not just
I disagree that Richmond wanted the rivalry more because at the end of the day, I'd rather be the team that take away the 4 points both times than the team that came out swinging and fighting and trying to make it a fight but lost both times. But like,
no, I'd rather the win. I'd rather just put them to the sword if we can, and show that we've got the fire too. Yeah, of course. It's not just letting. I just want to correct. It's not just about looking for what's wrong. It's about looking for what we can learn from. That's all.
I get it.
But I'll let you go, Terry.
That was good. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you. Go Blues.
Go Blues. All right, Zach Borg.
Tez, how are you, mate?
Good, mate. You are home and safe.
Fuck, man, I am wrecked, Tez. Oh my god. So can I tell you how my day went?
Tell me.
Today. So it started at 11:30 last night. Right. So I went to Fed Square. I left my home at 11:30. Went to Fed Square. Right. Obviously, I watched the game. Unfortunately, we lost. I got home at about 8. I got 4 hours of sleep. Then I was up during the rest of the day, and then I went to the footy, and then now I'm home again.
You've
Got
put
like
in a
4
shift.
hours of sleep, Tez.
Put in a proper shift, mate.
Yeah, I need a freaking massive rest tonight. But we won. It was that first quarter was rough. It was tough to watch. We looked like mentally like in that first quarter, and even against Essendon, I saw it. Our mentality's a bit, like Essendon come out firing, then we look a bit down, and then same thing with Richmond today. And then Walsh giving away that free kick, sometimes we're not very like mentally switched on at times. Did you see that in that first quarter?
I honestly thought we just got jumped by. Hang on, my voice is repeating. I'm echoing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. You're right.
I just thought we got jumped by a hungry Richmond outfit. I thought they sent a statement in their first quarter, like full credit to Richmond. I thought they got under our skin. I thought they capitalized. I thought they were quick. They were hungry, and we got sucked in. We were undisciplined in the first quarter, and then I thought we were very good in the second and responded. I think they would have just told them to settle down and get their heads back in the game. I thought the second and third quarter were on our terms. I thought the fourth quarter was relatively on our terms, but we were wasteful. And then all it took was 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes of Richmond capitalizing, and it made it seem like it was less in our control than maybe what it was. I thought we were in control.
I think that we dictated for most of the game. Besides the first quarter, I believe obviously a lot of people have brought this up already, but the Nick Haynes call was a bit controversial. There was some frustrating calls tonight, but but I think that we dictated the game for most of the day. I thought that Dirksen was really good at the back on Tom Lynch. I just think he's just been unbelievable with no Wiedering there, and then also no Harry Dean today. It's also crazy to think that we're saying how much we miss this young kid in his first year. But I thought a lot of players stepped up today. I thought Walsh was down. He didn't have one of the best games. And Hewitt kicking that goal was obviously, he's consistent every week. I mean, what would we do without George Hewitt? He's just he's something, Tess.
He was epic tonight. I thought he was epic.
100%. And I thought, players stepped up. Chera, he's been doing it, over the last few weeks. He's been really consistent. I thought Taylor Byrne, again, some of his decision making. I thought a lot of players stepped up today. I thought a lot of role players stepped up. I thought it wasn't Pito's best night. I thought he got beaten. Obviously, the clearance numbers show that. But obviously, I think someone said it last week, where we are winning games without winning the clearances. Did you say that, or I don't know who it was, but somebody definitely said it.
I didn't say that, but I'm just looking now. So we've lost the clearance battle 31-43. We won the contested possession battle. We won the uncontested possession battle. But that one there, that clearance battle, to win the game but lose the clearance battle, that's not something that we were doing. When we lost the clearance battle, we lost games. Period.
Yeah.
So
correct. Under Voss, we could clearly see that.
Yeah.
I thought probably my best on ground. I thought it's just tough. Who was your best on ground? I thought there was some really good standout players. I thought Florent was really good. I thought Francis Evans was really. Who did you think was the best? Because there was so many players.
I think I'd probably at the end of the day, if I was doing 3-2-1 without going deep into the numbers, just from the way it felt on the night, Hewitt, Haynes, and Francis Evans, man, I just thought
the rundown tackles. He was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you, Tez. Well, Mate, I'm going to go because I got to get a massive night's rest. Blues win, 7 on the trot. The Fraser train is still going. Yeah. Go Blues, and we move on to the Hawks. See you, Tez.
Go Blues.
Good
See
night,
you, mate. I love it. All right, let's move along. Let's go with Lewis. Hello, mate.
Oh my god, man! I'm gonna sue that umpire for paying that deliberate against Haynes for giving me a heart attack.
Oh yeah, it was stiff,
Oh,
wasn't it?
that was. Oh my god! I was screaming my ass off, saying it's a fucking disgrace. Oh, it's like when I said that, I was like, "Oh my god!" I sound like Didier Drogba in the Champions League against Barcelona.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's a
yeah,
disgrace. It's a disgrace.
it's a disgrace. It's a fucking disgrace. And then, like when we won, I just go on the floor, just slam the floor, like saying, "Fuck yeah, fucking now, man." I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm actually proud of our boys, to be honest. Today, I actually am proud of us. I think, like back then when we relied on Michael Voss, we relied on contest and clearance to get the job done. But the way we moved the ball from our defensive half to the other, to our forward line, is just really good to see. I feel like this is our transitioning. We moved the ball fast. We attacked the corridor in the second quarter. It just probably made the bigger difference. I'm going to give full credit to Richmond, though. Richmond were playing very good, playing good brand of football. They were really good with the contested, the clearance work, the stoppage work. I think they kicked 7 goals, Richmond, from stoppage. So full credit to them. They were great. I think I think like people were saying. I think like one guy said that we don't respect the rivalry. I don't believe that. I think we do respect the rivalry between Richmond. We always do respect the rivalry against Richmond. It's just that I think we were just the conditions were not that good. It was a scrappy contest, but it's just the way we play against Richmond. I think like doesn't matter like how you win. A win is a win. You just take it, move on, and you just go from there.
Well, Richmond will be the final bottom 4 team that we play for the rest of the season. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
From here on
Yeah,
in, it's a tough draw coming up. There's no on paper easy game. No game's easy, but Hawthorn, Collingwood coming up. Brisbane, Gold Coast are in there. The Doggies, Fremantle, St Kilda. I don't know if I've missed one there, but like these are all teams that are not in the bottom 4.
Yeah. I think Gold Coast will be a team that we can beat. It's just I think Hawthorn is just a team that we struggle to beat, man. Hawthorn's like a team that we go, fuck. How do we beat them? Because Sam Mitchell.
All right, I'll ask you. Where's the edge against the Hawks? What is it?
The fuck! I think the way they move the ball, like they always go forward.
Our edge. What's our edge
our
against
edge?
the Hawks?
I think like not going into our shell, because like if you look at Hawthorn, like they will rely on that turnover game. They will, when we go in our shell, they will rely on our intercepts. They rely on those intercepts with Battle, Boas, and all those players, and Sicily in the back line, and then they'll kind of punch with that ball movement from switching like either to the other side of the MCG or go through the corridor. I think that's what we need to look out for, especially those long kicks. We need to make sure that we transition the game better, attack the corridor, and lower our eyes so we can look for those inside 50 marks, which I think which I think we've been able to do better. But yeah, I just think that that's the way we beat Hawks. It's not gonna be easy, but I think if we can get some good one and carry to get some good overlap, I think we can get the job done if we're good enough. So we'll see how we go.
Well said, mate. Thanks very much for calling in. That was great.
Thanks very much, Tez. And I want to wish. I know Australia lost the World Cup. I'm a bit spewing at that, but full credit to the Aussies. We did. It was a good World Cup campaign. Simple as that. And I want to wish everyone a good night. Enjoy the win, and hopefully we beat the Hawks. Go Blues.
Go Blues, mate. All right. Aiden.
Well, that was fucking shit.
Was it?
Yeah, wasn't up to standard. But I mean, we won. That's the main thing.
We did. We are one of 3 teams now to win 7 in a row or more.
Well, it looks like they were in a false position ladder-wise, currently, the way we've been going.
Well, I was saying earlier, what's real? Which part of it is real? The first half of the season, or like the first 9 games, or the next 9 games?
I have no idea.
Probably somewhere in between.
Did you ask that question in 2023?
I remember asking it, and I remember saying we'll find out next year, and then we started 2024 so well, so I just figured it was more like the back end of 2023.
Well, I reckon we'll find out next year.
Yeah, I think we will. Andy came on earlier and mentioned about how you don't get too sucked in. I think he's right in one specific area. So you don't get interim coach every year. We've got to learn how to do this, what we're doing now, winning ugly and winning in different ways, when there's the set coach, not the interim coach. We can't fix that right now because we have to live through interim coach for the rest of 2026. But yeah, man, I think 7 wins is a phenomenal effort for this team.
Maybe he is our senior coach.
Maybe he is. Maybe he is.
I mean, we're not going to find out until the year finishes. But I mean, yeah. Look, I didn't go today. I've been wrecked all day. I've had 3 hours of sleep. I mean, I went out last night, which was good. It was fun. And then I came home, watched Australia lose, unfortunately. Went to bed at 7, woke up at 11, and then watched Carlton win very, very ugly. So,
do you think we're all a little bit just tired and grumpy because of the lack of sleep tonight?
My case, yeah, probably. I mean, if I got 8 hours of sleep, I'd probably be not up and about, but I'd probably be like, oh, you know what, fair enough, we won.
Yeah.
It is what it is, keep it going. But again, look, I think I said to you earlier in the week is that every time we go into games like this, we need to show these bottom 4, 2, 3 sides that a little bit of respect. I'm not saying that I don't think we went into this game not showing Richmond respect, but what Andy said is that we went down to their level. And I don't know why each time we play these teams, it just happens every time. Now, I don't want to hear that, oh, yeah, like it's a rival, it's, big games and all. I understand that, but at the same time, like, I'm not trying to say that we should be smashing these teams, because I've said that I don't think we should have that arrogance yet because we haven't proved it. But again, I don't think we should be in a position where we should be beating these teams very, very ugly. Because this game was very reminiscent of round 1, and you know how I felt about that.
Yeah. So did this one feel like a loss tonight?
Not really. No. But at the same time, it was a very, very ugly win. And look, Tom Lynch, I've got no idea what the hell this guy does prior to every game we play against him. More so the last 2 games. I could have kicked 3 of the shots that he missed. I don't know what's going on there. But again, if it wasn't for like the Haynes decision, that was disgusting. Like the AFL need to sort out their umpiring. I don't know how this Andrew Dillon reckons that it's the best it's ever been. He's deluded. I don't know what he's watching. I don't know what he's watching. Like Because if you honestly deep it for a second, that decision, it wouldn't have costed us today, but it probably would have costed us finals. Because shit like that, it does cost you if you want to play finals, top 4, top 2.
Yeah. Question.
Yeah.
Who was your best on ground? Your 1, 2, and 3.
Hewitt. Evans. Dirksen probably.
What was it about Evans? What did you see of Evans' game?
I just think he was the only one that actually, applied a lot of tackle pressure. Because there were moments in that game where they could have easily kicked a couple goals, but if it wasn't for his tackles, we probably wouldn't have won that game. Because it's small moments like that obviously help. And again, the other thing too is that if I'm correct, we missed 8 consecutive shots that turned into behinds in that fourth quarter. Yeah. I don't know. It was around 6 or 8. Now that's disgusting because that's not sustainable. You can't go into game like the last 6 weeks, like we kick 12 goals, 13, 14 behinds. Like you just can't do that. Like you can't be missing easy goals right in front of a goal. Now I know shit happens, but you can't. It's unforgivable. Like Jagger right in front. I don't know how we missed that. Who else was it? Byrne and Evans as well. Like three easy goals that we just didn't kick. And again, like it's always what if, but if we kick those goals, we win by more.
Yeah. Fair.
But again,
fair.
Footy's not perfect.
Can we beat Hawthorn next week?
I mean, if we start next week playing like that, that game will end how Hawthorn's game ended at the second quarter.
What if Hawthorn play like they did today against us?
I mean, I'll give us a chance. But again, if you looked at them today, like they're never gonna start a game like that ever again. They're going to go into next week probably seething, and they have a lot of injuries. But again, like they play in a decent system, and yeah, they did lose by 35 points. But look, I still highly rate them. And again, like I wouldn't count us out, but I just don't think that we are probably good enough yet to beat a side like that. But I did say to you, I think last week is that the next box to tick off is beating a top 4 team in Hawthorn. I mean, we bet Geelong, but let's do it again.
Yeah.
And then after that, we got, our rivals. So that should be pretty interesting as well. But I don't know how this year will pan out. But again, you just got to keep on winning. So, and unfortunately, I won't be going next week.
Wait. Whoa. You're not going next week? Oh, wait. That's your friend's birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I might be doing my fan cam out on the street somewhere. So that's if we win. But again, look, we'll see what happens.
If we win next week, and you call in and you give me the fucking shits, I'll listen to you and try and steer you into a different direction. But like whatever, like I just want to know what's it going to take for you to be excited.
We beat Hawthorn next week. I'm telling you now. You will see the happiest version of me probably since 2024.
Okay.
You'll see me.
I forgot what you looked like and sounded like happy.
Just go and have a look at the Essendon and Geelong game 2024, and then that's all you need to see.
Okay.
If we beat Hawthorn next week, yeah, I mean, I think I'll probably get blacked out somewhere.
Why? You forget about it?
I mean, no. So, look.
Blacked out from celebrating.
Yeah, blacked out from celebrating, yeah. Like, you go to a, nightclub and all that, and you celebrate with your friends, and yeah. If we beat Hawthorn, but.
Yeah.
But look, if we beat them, I'm telling you now, you're going to see happy Aiden, not pissed off Aiden.
Mate, inshallah.
But, I mean, at the same time is that I went out with a Tush last night and he goes to me, you're never happy. Like, every time I'm with him, we always talk about Carlton. Like, me and him were at Emerson last night, we're fucking talking about Carlton in there. And he goes to me, like, Terry has a point. Like, you don't know, like, when this is going to end. Like, just enjoy it. I mean, you have a point. So, yeah, maybe I need to
I'm telling you now, mate, you don't know when we're in the hole again. Right
Yeah,
now,
I mean-
you know, there'll come a time where we go on another losing streak at some point in the future. Touch wood,
Like,
of
could
course.
be the
but
next few weeks.
We'll be looking back on the streak of 2026 saying, gee, how good was that? But then we're actually in that moment right now. We're saying, oh, fuck, like this and that, we could have, should. Like, anyway.
Yeah,
I
I
love
know.
it.
And
It's
then,
great.
and then you'll see my fan cams be like, all right, Aiden's still miserable. And look, I'm going to regret it. If we lose our next 5-6 games, guarantee you now, I'll be here and I'll be like, yeah, fuck, I should have probably, enjoyed it a little bit more. But look, again, if you said to me, if I said to you 8 weeks ago, we're going to go from 1-8 to 8-8, you'd be like, shut up. So it happened. So who's not to say that we don't win our next 5 games straight? You never know.
Yeah. Mate, I love it. Hey, go get some sleep. Rest up. Big week ahead.
Definitely. See you, Terry. See you next week.
For sure. All right. Tolls.
Hey Terry, do you know how much the fine is for intruding on the field? It's like 39,000 these days, isn't it?
Is it really?
Something like that.
I thought it was like $5,000.
No, it's a lot more than that.
Why do you ask?
Well, I made a good decision tonight. That's all I'm saying. Because
you made a good decision because you were going to run on the field?
Yeah, that fucking last quarter. Look, I'm joking around, honestly. But 6 days a week, I am fully defending the umpires. But fuck, when the game is on and the blood runs hot, fuck me, I don't like the person I become, frankly.
Yeah. I think it's a fear response, personally.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
There was cardiac Carlton puts you in this state of it's like adrenaline, and I don't know if the body and the subconscious knows whether you're safe or not. Fight or flight. So I think that's what I've noticed on the fan cams when we have these like stressful experiences at the footy. We come here on the fan cams and it takes us a while to settle down, and we think everything's really bad. But in fact, it's just the stress of the game and it's just the nature of the beast. Like, okay, I would have liked to have beaten Richmond by a lot more tonight. But I also, it's footy. It's
fucking
sport.
Talk about cardiac Carlton. I recently started to get into more American sports, and I have picked the Chicago Bulls as my team. Gotta love the cardiac Bulls. And I've picked the Bears as my NFL team. So fucking Caleb Williams is putting me through the ringer as well.
Okay.
I'm terrible at picking sports teams. I tell you what, it's not good for my heart. But yeah, I mean, I'll say I've said it once. I'll say it again. I love learning lessons in wins. That's all you can really say about tonight. But a couple of things I especially noticed. I think one passage in the third quarter, or might have been the second. I think I saw the ball go to ground in our forward half and in our forward 50, and we got and about 5 or 6 small forwards passed it off to the next player instead of just taking a shot, which it just says a lack of confidence in the game. I don't know if that was the game state, because third quarter was very greasy, But I think it ended up getting to Jagger, and he had to snap and kick a point, and it was fucking poor. I wasn't much of a fan of that. I think that's just going to be a bit of a trend for us. What am I saying? I don't know. I think it's something we need to improve on.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it was Richmond games. They play dirty and we win dirty against them.
Yeah.
So you got to
We've got
say
2 more games at the MCG for the year. I hope people realize that. And then it's Marvel.
Yeah.
Unless we make finals and play a final at the MCG.
I think, hey, we'll take this win, but just looking ahead, we always play better against better opponents, I find.
Yeah.
Just fully, but to next week's game, that is the game. That's the lid. If we lose against Hawthorn, okay, that's our ceiling. We're going to be a force in the wild card, but we're probably not going to get much further. We're not really going to be able to contend much past that. But if we beat Hawthorn, hey, the fucking lid's off.
Yeah.
Like it's
Hawthorn into Collingwood, man. That's what it is.
Man, what a Richmond, Hawthorn, Collingwood. Like they're 3 teams that we are just hate playing against them. Like we're gonna have a rough one. It's gonna be a rough couple of weeks. But
by the way,
if we get through this, yeah.
We're 1 win away from matching our total wins from 2025 with 7 games to play.
Yeah. And hey, it's been a crazy day of football. But I guess where that puts us. We have the best form in the league. We've got the best form in the league. Freo lost. We've got the longest streak in the league.
We are 10th right now.
We are 10th. And I was looking at the ladder predictor for this round. It was a toss up between if we jump the Suns or the Pies. I did not predict the Giants beating Freo. I don't think fucking anyone did. So they're in 12th now.
This was us. Check this out. This was us round 10.
Yep. 16th.
2 and 8.
8 points.
Look at Gold Coast. 7 and 3. 4th spot.
Yeah.
Right now is round 17, right? Look at that.
7 and 9. Flipped it. But yeah, the result of Collingwood and Gold Coast would be who we're jumping in this. Frankly, I probably would have rathered the Suns win, because that means we go up against Collingwood, a bit of a narrower margin.
No, but the thing is, we have games against the Suns, Collingwood, Western Bulldogs.
Oh, I mean, I'm just talking about the matchup in 2 weeks. I'd love to be the game where we take the fucking place off them, but they're probably still going to be above us if we beat them.
Yeah.
At this point. And then if Port beats North Melbourne at home, we're staying in the top 10 this week.
That's right. I will be sharing my screen later, and I'm going to have a look at some predictor action. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tolls, mate. Thanks for calling in. Good to hear from you.
Before I go, I don't have much to say on the Hawthorn game, but for Collingwood, Taylor Byrne on the thumbnail. Redemption for the kick.
Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
With the way he's been playing, he's earned a thumbnail. Absolutely.
You know what? That's a great question. I might start adding to the fan James. Who earned the thumbnail for next week?
Like I totally 100% do not blame him for missing that at the end. We put ourselves in a position to lose that game. It is not down to him, but
yeah,
like it's the defining moment of that game, regardless. And it's a fucking tough one on him, but he is going to be coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
You just know if he gets a chance, Josh Dacos is getting one between the shoulder blades. Like,
yeah. Love it.
And I am
all right, mate. I'll speak to you
loving to
soon.
see it. Yep. See you later. We got
See
the
you,
win.
Joel.
That's all that's important.
So true. Well done, mate. All right, Connor.
Terry.
How you doing, mate?
Oh, my heart is very in pieces.
Your heart is still racing? Like even now, you haven't calmed down yet?
It's trying to calm down. It's certainly
Yeah.
calmed down. My God, that was intense.
It was, mate. It was. Who was your best on ground tonight?
For me, best about George and Quits.
George and Cripps. And who should I be putting on the thumbnail next week?
Honestly, well, I say George he has to try to kick as much goals.
Yeah.
I'd say probably put George in the
Yeah.
final
I'll
for
put
next
George
week.
because I think Cripps has been on the thumbnails a few times this year. I don't know if I've had George on the thumbnail this year. Connor?
I don't think so either.
I'm putting George on the thumbnail next week. It's official.
Oh, it's official.
Who should I put on the thumbnail from Hawthorn?
I'll probably say the same thing. I just don't know what the friend of the final is, and I didn't see the much of the final as I would see it.
No, fair.
And I told you about it. I didn't see what the actual things were. So I was
Yeah.
like, what? So I was that. I was like, what is the thing is? I'm like, what is it supposed to do with it? I was like, what's the
Yeah.
point behind Better seeing the female since she was a few
Yeah,
times
I know.
this
No, I
year?
know. Yeah.
Need to have to change for the female this for George.
Yeah. Well, Connor, stay tuned because we've got another giveaway next week on the team show. Be ready.
I will stay tuned. I'll keep an eye on it.
All right. Keep an eye on it, mate. I'll speak to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
See you, Connor. Love your work, mate. All right. Yeah, can I just remind us what the situation is? Like, this is where we're at. We're live. Collingwood is beatable. The Dogs are beatable. Geelong are beatable. I mean, Melbourne are good. They are good, but they're beatable. Like, the season's a lie. Like, am I missing something? Am I missing something? The season is so alive. We're talking about next year and the coach and like, hello, it's full. Like the lights are on. The lights on the season are on. What are we all? What are we all doing? Like, I don't fear any of these teams. None of them. Not one of them. Just a little bit. I think maybe we're just a little bit tired because of the Socceroos and we're up early. We didn't sleep. We got a little stressed at the footy tonight. Carlton is on. We're 3 games away from Carlton happening. But this is the state of play, guys. It's actually remarkable that we're even looking at this 8-8. It's truly remarkable. I will do the ladder predictor shortly. I will. Let me see what we've got. Oh, I know what we can do. I want to see what Carlton Blues fans has for us. Yeah, Tush, mate, jump in. I feel like we glossed over some of our players tonight. I don't know. I feel like we glossed over them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to show this. Just so Carlton Blues fans has the better clip. Someone try telling me that wasn't. Unreal. Unreal. It's so good. Anyway. One second.
How do you sort of walk away from that one? Oh, it's nice to walk away with a result. There's a lot of lessons out of that game for us, and I think it continues to highlight the work we've got in front of us. I think credit to Richmond. We knew what we were walking into. They're a spirited young outfit. They're going to be a terrific side. So we're aware of the challenges tonight was going to present. I thought we started a little bit slower than we would have liked, but credit to the players. I thought we responded after quarter time. I liked our second quarter. We thought more like the footy we'd been playing. And then it was a real grind after that. Never really felt like we had a margin that was comfortable enough. But again, to our players' credit, I thought they managed enough moments to find a way to get a result. Yeah, how do you think you did manage the last couple of minutes there, and obviously the last, from the centre clearance to the siren? Yeah, I think we were able to find a way to get repeat stoppages, find a way to get first possession. It's not pretty that time of the game when there's a small margin. But we seem to be embracing those moments a bit better maybe than what we have in the past, certainly training them more. So, it's more learning for us, definitely. Has that been a focus on training those moments after what happened early in the season when you did fade out late in games, or like how's it all evolved? Oh, I think, it's just a continuation of the education piece and maybe, again, zeroing in on some more detail around it, what that actually looks like, the connection part of it, how well connected we are and what our roles look like. And we sort of trying to find ways in training to be able to execute that. And that's our whole game, to be fair. We've been real deliberate with what we've gone after Monday to Friday, and we turn up game day with more belief that we can execute, albeit tonight was a real grind.
How do you assist the last, I suppose, 3 or 4 minutes where the game goes from a situation where it looks like you've got it in hand, and then suddenly it's a one-kick game and it's chaotic and everything's happening?
Yeah, I think that's part of the learning out of tonight for us. How much do we contribute to that chaos late? And certainly there was some method around some free kicks and different things like that. We've got to be better there. So this is the great part about where we're at, being able to get an outcome, but also look back and go, well, we've got to be better moving forward in those parts of the game, because pretty quickly I've got this belief that the competition's quite close. I really believe that. I think that there's not much between teams, and you can have a 4 or 5 goal margin, and that can evaporate really quickly just through some poor execution, if you like. So, that was a game where we'll learn a fair bit from.
What is it that you can take from? You've obviously chosen to bring some young players up for some consistent opportunities since you've taken over the role. What is it that they're bringing, Jack Ison, Taylor Byrne, Billy Wilson, those sorts of players, that is allowing you to compete better? Is it their energy? Is it their skill? What is
Great question.
I think it's a combination of all of that. I think they bring a level of talent. they're so coachable, which our playing group is, but these guys are hungry to learn and get better, and our coaches do a great job at coaching them through their games during the week. But they're no different to anyone else, really. They have to come in and perform their roles. That's important. But whilst they're doing that, whilst we can get games into them, and whilst they're in conditions and situations like they were tonight, that can only help our football club moving forward. So really proud of our youth, the way they're standing up, but they're being led on field really well by our experienced players. But they've got a lot more growing to do. We've got to do a lot of work with them and keep trying to develop them as fast as we can. But they are having moments where you can see a future there for our young players. And importantly, they all look like Carlton players early in their careers.
Is that something that you considered and were already thinking prior to taking over the role, that there was opportunity there for these sorts of players who were toiling and playing really good footy at AFL level?
I wasn't a premeditated thought. It was more, okay, where are we at? What are we promoting and pushing internally around our Monday to Friday, and the 3 or 4 things we wanted to deliberately get after. And that opened everything up for every player. We've brought experienced players in. Like Wade Dirkson's a great example. Wade comes in, and in the absence of Jacob Wiedering and Harry Dean tonight, I mean, Harry Dean, you miss a young player in his first year because of how reliable he's been, but Wade comes in and performs a role, and Jack Ison's performing a role, and Taylor Burns performing a role. Lockie Cowan's a young player. Like, he's been outstanding for us all season. Jagger Smith. So, there's a number of guys that they understand that they have to train well. They have to prepare really well, and their responsibilities and roles game day are the same standards we're holding for everyone.
How is Harry? Is he going to be right for next week?
Yeah, we anticipate he'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be okay.
How did he cut his hand?
Not 100% sure, but I'd like him to stay away from sharp objects for a little while. He's become pretty important to us. He's great character. I reference being a Carlton person. Like, he looks like a Carlton footballer when he plays footy. So, he'll be available next week.
And Lewis Young, how's he doing? Obviously, concussion protocols now.
Yeah, I haven't had a recent update other than I knew he was taken out of the game because of concussion, which put a little bit of stress on us in terms of having to move McGovern back and a few other moving pieces. But I'll get an update on him probably tomorrow. But I'm hoping he'll recover well. Yeah.
Do you feel, tonight, looking at the breakdown of scores from stoppage and turnover, it was, I think Richmond outscored you by about 3 or 4 goals, and in the last few years when that happens, Carlton generally lose quite comfortably. Is that a sign of, I suppose, the change that you've brought to the team, that you can win a game like this, albeit against a lower team, but not having the strength as in the scores coming through?
Yeah, possibly. I think it'll give us belief that we can win different ways. I thought that was an area of the game tonight we weren't great at stoppage, and we spoke about that a lot in the box, and we probably didn't get the shift we wanted to over the course of the 4 quarters. But I think we're finding different ways to win. I think that's been our story a little bit over the last month. It hasn't always come off the back of stoppage, and when our stoppage game's been strong, we've still found other ways to score. Tonight, our stoppage game wasn't at the level we had expected, but we were able to win the ball back and transition it. I thought our offensive game was a little bit clunky as well. But again, it's great learning for us that we can find different ways to win, to your point. I think it's important we understand that and keep working on that.
George Hewitt, outstanding again tonight. How did he ever find himself out of the team, and how's he gone about responding from being out of the team?
Well, you can see by his performances how he's gone about responding. I haven't known George until I arrived at the club in November. He's just the ultimate team person. Accepted going out of the team like a true professional, went back and took all his strengths and leadership to VFL, and he found himself back in the team. At that point in time, it was the right decision because we have to keep finding out about our list and exploring what that mix looks like. But to George's absolute credit, he comes back in the team. He's not playing exclusively midfield either. He's playing some different roles for us, but his leadership and character and ability to compete for us, he makes us better.
What do you learn about yourself from a night like tonight as a coach, where you have a game go right down to the wire?
Yeah. It was important that as a coaching group we kept communicating with our players, particularly late. keep giving them as much guidance as we could, staying as calm as we could upstairs. Probably learn a bit more about our preparation, and you see some of the things we're able to execute late. We've trained that, so that was pleasing. But as I said, I think this competition's close, and winning's not easy. We've become very process driven, but getting an outcome and getting results is not easy. So we take that for what it is, and we learn a lot of lessons, and we move forward. But yeah, I thought our coaching group, by and large, coached pretty well together tonight, albeit it wasn't the game we exactly wanted.
8-8 now, and you're sitting in 10th tonight. Can you start talking about finals and end of the season?
Yeah, we can, but I'm not going to. No, I think it's really important to understand the context of where we're at, understanding being able to get some results recently and why we've got them. It hasn't been through luck. We've been really deliberate with how we've gone after this. I'm really keen to keep our focus quite narrow. Massive challenge next week, as every week presents. We'll find out more about ourselves, but we've got to keep stacking good training sessions on top of each other.
Is that the challenge now, dealing with the external expectation, where you're right in the mix in the season now, with the expectations outside are a lot higher?
Yeah, I'm clearly new to this and probably a bit naive to all of that. I don't go looking for the external. Focus very much is on what's in front of us. So maybe that might be a new challenge for me as well as an interim coach to manage some of that. But I think our players are really present at the moment. They talk the right language, the right actions are there, they're focused on what's important. But we do understand that in 7 days we've got a massive challenge against Hawthorn.
Fuck. This guy is super impressive. That's all you can say. Super impressive. Super, super impressive. Yeah. He's awesome. Yeah. He truly is. He the way he just navigates through it all. Good on him. Josh Fraser. He's a he's a Collingwood man. Early in the season, do you remember how I did the video and I went to the Collingwood training session and I was watching them train? I don't know if you remember, there was a Carlton assistant coach who was there. It was Fraser. It was him. He was like sussing them out, what they were doing. Look at what's happened. All right. Tush.
How we going, Terry?
We're going good, mate. How are you doing?
I'm just out. I'm literally walking back to my car, but we may never lose again. What the fuck? What's losing, cuz? Because we haven't lost in 2 months, Terry. 2 months.
True.
Because it's been 2 months, bro.
Wait, we did not lose in June, right? At all.
The last time we lost was May 9th.
Fuck. Yeah. It's crazy. Were you there tonight?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. What was
I
your...
went to the game and then went out
what's your
afterwards.
take? What's your... what happens in your mind from tonight?
We actually might just not lose again. Who the fuck's gonna beat us, bro? Like, I don't know. I haven't watched the fan cams, but I've heard the chat be like, "Oh, people aren't happy." Because what are you not happy with, bro? Like, I know Richmond came close or whatever, but fuck, bro, it's Richmond, bro. When do we ever smash Richmond? Never.
Yeah.
This is a proper connected football club. I haven't fucking seen it. We're winning in ways we don't win in.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. I was saying earlier, I think it's because people might be tired, like the whole Socceroos thing, lack of sleep, a bit
Because I haven't slept in
grumpy.
2 days. Fuck tired, bro.
You're sleeping, you're dead.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm not missing out on this run. You know what I mean? Everyone's playing well, Terry. There's players that 8-9 weeks ago we thought were finished and Carltonized, and we were ready to trade them and fucking delist them, and now they're coming out and having career best games. You know? Do you remember the rhetoric around Lockie Cowan 8-9 weeks ago? Look at him now. Look at him now, you know? Cripps, 8-9 weeks, we should trade him, guys. You know, we need Harley Reid and 2 first-round picks. Fuck off, your dogs, bro. Because don't ever trade that guy, bro. I'd die for Patrick Cripps tomorrow. I say this all the time. People think I'm joking. I'll take a bullet for him.
You know what? I can't believe it. Not one person tonight made mention of Lockie Cowan's mark going with the flight of the ball. Not one person.
Yeah. That was one of the moments of the game for me, you know? Even like, fuck, who else? How good is Chera on the wing?
So good.
So good, right? It's almost like he's better there than he was in the midfield for us ever. Not because he's getting more touches, but because he's doing a role that no one's really been able to do for us.
You know what I think it is? He just needed to be put out in space. And then when they finally started going towards him, good things started happening.
Yeah. Because he is a clean ball user, you know? And fuck, another thing, bro. When McGovern kicks the ball, there's no woman in the world that can make me feel that way. Because when he kicks that bullet going from the wing to inside 50, Terry, fucking makes me feel things, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like, we score off turnover now. We punish teams off turnover. When the fuck do Carlton punish teams? You know? Shout out Pommy. Pommy set a stat on the selection table on Wednesday before the game. He's like, we're bottom 3 in the comp from scores off center clearance.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're not even beating, like, it doesn't feel like Carlton. We're not playing like Carlton, which is a good thing. Because, like, usually we're one wood, you know? But we're punishing teams. We got pressure inside 50. Taylor Byrne, again, in another life, is probably a debt collector, bro, the way he chases people. Like,
yeah. Man, he did all his work tonight in 57% game time. I didn't realize how much he sat on the bench tonight.
Wow. It seemed like he was everywhere. Every big contest he was in, you know?
Yeah, like Ison had 63%, Taylor Byrne had 57%, Cottrell 70, Lewis Young 42. I haven't taken too much notice of the time on ground this season, but I'm going to start looking at like Billy Wilson had 17 possessions and did his thing in 63% game time.
That's fucking crazy. Right?
Yeah.
They're not playing much. It's like game time. Fuck. That means we have a good rotation running through in a halfback, the forward line. You know, how good was, speaking of small forwards, Frankie Evans. Has anyone spoken about Frankie Evans?
Bro, he was unbelievable tonight.
But he's getting minimum 5 coaches' votes.
Yeah.
Minimum. You know, like he was everywhere. Same with George Hewitt. Fuck, again, that's another one, bro. George Hewitt, we were dropping 6 weeks ago. He was stuck in the VFL.
Voss dropped Hewitt, bro.
He dropped him. He said, and then I bought into the thing. Cripps and Hewitt can't be in the same midfield because Hewitt and Cripps can't go forward and kick goals. Hewitt's kicked like fucking 7 goals in 6 weeks or something.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting 25 kicking 2. He's done it a couple of times.
And he's, how old is he? 29, 30? Like around that?
George is about 29, 30. Yeah.
He's 29. No, he's towards the end of his prime and he's still adding to his game. There's players that are still adding to their game.
Yeah, he's 30.
He's 30. Wow. We may never lose again. Bro, I came on here and I was like, you know what, I'm going to be critical and really analytical. I'm going to talk about players I didn't like. Fuck, I could sit here and name 23 players and just glaze them all day. All night.
I think they needed it. I think we needed to end on a glaze because it just, it was just stressful. I think people were just stressed from the way that the game played out and that anxiety, you know.
Yeah, but also the umpires, by the way, fucking idiots, bro. How do you not know the rules of the game you're officiating?
Disgusting.
Bro, the guy's not... I get if he's on the edge of the 9, but the guy's fucking 2 meters away from Haynes. And you're going to pay that deliberate. Like, how are you paid money to officiate a sport and you don't know the fucking rules? I can understand, Terry, if it's like an objective call where it's like holding the ball and you're not sure, you know, because that's subjective, right? Bro, that's just against the rules. You're a fucking idiot, bro. You know?
Not only that, I didn't realize until people told me he had already the ball was already over the line before he allegedly took it over deliberate.
Really?
Yeah, it was already over the line and the goal umpire didn't call for an arc review. If he had done that, it would have been a behind.
See, this is the thing. The rules change every fucking week, bro. Do you remember against Adelaide when they checked like 5 different arcs for going over the boundary?
Exactly.
you know what, bro? They fucking hate us, bro. The media hate us. You know, like, they can change the rules all they want. They know we're coming. They fucking know we're coming, bro. 7 in a row. They want to call it a sugar hit. Fuck a sugar hit, bro. This is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right? This is a lifestyle, bro.
This ain't habits. This is a lifestyle.
100%. People talk about the Teague train 2.0. Fuck, Teague was 7-5 in his first 12 games. Fraser's 7-0
Yeah, it's true.
against good teams. The Giants just beat the fuck out of Fremantle today. Yeah, we made the Giants. Stringer kicked 7 goals. Nick Haynes kept Stringer goalless.
Yep.
You know, fucking 48-year-old Nick Haynes. Bro, there's not a team in the comp I'm scared of anymore. I don't look at a team, even Melbourne, what Melbourne did to Hawthorn earlier today. That's cool, bro. Come and try to do it to us. You can't. You did it to us under Voss. That's sick, bro. That's a different Carlton. That's not us anymore.
I would love to play Melbourne again.
I'd love to play them in an elimination final and knock them out again. Fucking posh supporters, bro. Send them up to fucking Mount Buller.
I would love a little rematch of that Melbourne game. I think we do it right next time.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
You know, and fuck, at what point do we start? I know they're going through the coaching process and whatever, but I'm hearing people really fucking scared of Fraser becoming coach because of David Teague, right? And the whole Teague scenario. But at what point do you stop letting experiences from the past taint your fucking future? Because I'm not saying give him the job. Not at all, right? I want everyone to go through the correct process. I don't want them to hand him the job. But I also don't want him to have, like, the ghost of David Teague behind his back because they're completely different fucking people, you know?
Mate, 100%. I think, if anything, he's earned himself an interview.
100% he should be. If he's not considered for the job, because I'm going to Icon Park and I'm riding. We want Fraser signs up the front. All right? Fuck, how good is life, bro? How good is winning? I love my football club. I love you, Terry. I love the chat. You know, winning does wonders, bro.
It's just good to see people proud, like genuinely proud of their club.
Bro, I'm out. I win clubs with the Carlton scarf on.
Where are
Kept
you
it
at
on all
tonight?
night.
What are you doing tonight?
I was at the precinct on the corner hotel. I went everywhere, bro. I went Chapel Street. Fuck, I'm going home now because I'm trying to have an early night. I got to be up tomorrow morning, but fuck, I went everywhere. Went everywhere,
your
bro.
best
Carlton
life.
winning, bro. Gotta enjoy it.
Nah, hey mate, I love it. I love it for you.
Yeah, fuck. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Anyone else want to glaze? Fuck, imagine Jesse Motlop back in this squad.
Jesse Motlop playing on instinct.
Four.
Pack it up.
Wrap it up. Comp's finished. They know we're coming. You know, do you smell what the Blues are cooking? All that stuff, bro.
Oh mate, yeah. Jesse Motlop with pure instinctive coaching.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know. We might win the flag, bro. Who the fuck's
Man,
gonna
Harry
beat us?
O'Farrell, Jesse Motlop, and there's a third one. Oh, Harry O'Farrell, Jesse Motlop, Cody Walker.
Oh my God, Cody Walker. Bro, we might be better next year than this year.
For sure. People don't have the right picture in their minds of what the winning's going to do. Like, yeah, do as best as you can this year. There will be players from other teams that will be saying, oh my God, I need to be a part of that. I know I can help that.
Yeah, and also like the Carlton aspect of it too. Yeah, a big club.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro, it's not everyone.
Oh,
like,
Carroll.
remember
Carroll.
Matt Carroll? Yeah.
Carroll O'Farrell and Motlop.
Oh my God, And you know what the crazy thing is? Like, who does Carroll come? Let's say Carroll's fit tomorrow, right? Next week. Who does he come in for? That's a fucking tricky situation.
Ollie Hollins, I guess.
What'd you make of Holland's game tonight? I didn't really see him much.
I thought he was untight. Ollie's got an amazing ability. Like, puts his head in the hole, courage, work rate, all of it. Tick, tick, tick. He'll execute a handball and it'll hit the target, but it'll just like the ball will float. It won't it won't cleanly go where it's even though it gets from A to B, it's a bit like, you'll hit a target by foot. It'll be a little bit too high, but Billy Wilson still marked the ball. And I don't know if that's just touch. I was very surprised to see Akers come out of the team.
Yeah, I heard he had something wrong with his shoulder or something. But but that probably is the way they're trying to go forward because if you look Sard's not playing, Williams isn't playing. These older players are being phased out, so I can understand where they came from. But fuck, I thought Akers was good the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You know, another thing I wanted to touch on. This is actually from the last week's game, but I haven't spoken to you in a while, right? There was a play, and to touch on Billy Wilson because he's sick. Yeah, I fucking love that guy. There was a play I think last week where he was running down the middle of the ground, and he saw Walsh next to him. This is a kid with less than 10 AFL games, looking at his vice captain, right? Both running down the middle of the ground. He looks at Walsh, burns him, fucking completely ignores him, right? Runs 2 or 3 bounces himself and hits a target in the forward 50, lace out. That is a kid with less than 10 games doing that, playing with that level of confidence. You know? If that isn't indicative of where we are at a football club, fuck, I don't know what is, bro. That's why I don't give a shit that we're winning games. It's how we're winning them. It's the way that these kids that have really never shined like this before, bro. Like Billy Wilson. Did you think Billy Wilson was this good fucking last year?
I did not see this from Billy. I remember saying it like I just don't see it. I don't see it. I remember asking the question like, what are we doing here? Like, what's that list spot? At what point does he need to crack in and show that he's going to make it at the level? I did not see it. I was even watching him in the VFL and I was like, he was okay. He was nice, but he was just getting standard possessions. But now I see him. He does some things every now and again where he just like takes off, both offensively and defensively. And I know he's a baller. Billy's a baller, man.
Billy the baller. That's a good one. You know,
Yeah,
him in the
Billy.
slick back ponytail. He's like Sard if Sard could defend.
Yeah, he's a young Sard in a way. A bit different, but yeah.
And then there's questions, but we have so much depth, bro. Can you imagine fucking saying that 8 weeks ago? We have so much depth because Harry Charleston's in the VFL. What are we gonna do with him? Because I rate him. I think he's good. But like,
I'm
how
not
does he come into the squad?
I don't know. It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to see how anyone can crack into that back line when we're healthy. Because Dean's coming in. Jacob Wiedering hasn't even played in this team.
Yeah, it's the best thing about, bro. We kept a Giants team, right, that kicked fucking 14 goals in a quarter against the reigning premiers. We kept them to the lowest score at Engie in like fucking 3 years, bro. With a backline of Wade Dirksen, right, who we just picked off fucking SSP. Harry Dean was 18. Nick Newman and Nick Haynes, who have a combined age of 94. Like, this is a backline of kids and misfits on paper, you know? And we're doing this without Jacob Wiedering. We won 7 in a row without Jacob Wiedering. But fucking last year, if you told me Jacob Wiedering's out for 6 weeks, bro, I'd consider shooting myself. You know?
Wieders, Dean, O'Farrell. Hook it.
Oh my God. Fuck.
Wieders, Dean, and O'Farrell. See, to me, O'Farrell will replace Haynes. Intercept marker. That's the future. Dean is Dean, and Wiedering's not going anywhere.
No. Fuck, I don't even want to talk about the trade rumors. Fuck it, I don't give a shit, bro. Wait until the off season. We're winning the flag, bro. We're currently on a finals run. I don't give a fuck about trade period, bro.
Yeah, man. I think more people need to tap into it. Look at it, man. Look at the state of it. Like, we're right there. We're a game away from 7th. We're 1 game out of 7th.
Brother, we're 2 wins in percentage outside the top 4.
Oh my God, we are.
Fucking hell. Shit. Wow.
Like, it's real. It's alive.
We were 1-8 7 or 8 weeks ago, bro. Season was over. We were talking about the coach and trading players. Fuck.
1-7, yeah? Or 1-8?
Yeah, 1-8, bro.
1-8, 16th. That's
And look at where Gold Coast are. They're 6th. What are they now? They're below us in the ladder, right?
Man, suss this out, right? If I go to round 10, Gold Coast are 4th.
Yeah.
I have not won a game since that moment. That's round 10. We were 16th. They were 4th. And this is like today.
Wow. I would hate to play Carlton in the wild card. I would hate to play Carlton in general.
It doesn't matter where, interstate, whatever. Like the army will follow them.
That's the thing. We've got that on our side. All these teams in the top 4, top 6, they're good football teams. Do they have good fans? No, cuz they get fucking 4,000 people to show up at their games, you know? Hawthorn and Giants getting not barely cracking 30,000, bro. You should be ashamed of yourself, bro. Hawthorn are top 4.
Oh man, what I would do to beat Hawthorn next week?
If we beat Hawthorn, I'm genuinely buying not grand final tickets, but like I'm considering, because then that's real. What is the excuse if we beat Hawthorn? I already think we beat enough like top quality teams already. But like if we beat Hawthorn, what the fuck is the excuse, bro?
If we beat Hawthorn next week, we'll go into 9th. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Like a game clear in the 10.
I don't think people need to like, because it didn't hit me for a while. We're 7-0, bro. We are on the verge of making finals. People can cry all they want, be like, wild card isn't finals. It fucking is, bro. It is. All right. You like whether you agree with it or not, it's finals. All right. We're playing for a spot in finals. So if we make, all we need to do is make it, Terry, because then anything can fucking happen. Anything.
Oh my goodness. It's true.
Literally, we're the most momentum-heavy team in the AFL in history. I'll fucking die on that hill. When we're up and about, there's not a team that can touch us, right? As you can see in this 7-week run.
I was asking who was it that came on earlier? I think it was Lewis. I said, "What's our edge next week against Hawthorn?" It's us, man. People need to get behind them.
Bro, we're the 19th man on the field, bro.
We need to get, like, it's the one thing that we can do that they don't. It's the fan base. We can literally intimidate them.
100%. Like, I was saying this before, I'd hate to not be a Carlton supporter. Like, can you imagine going to a Carlton game as an away fan? Fuck. Even home games, bro. We show up interstate and we fucking run amok.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we're one of a kind, bro. I fucking love our fan base. I couldn't imagine going for any other team, bro. Like, Sydney at top of the ladder, cool, bro. You get fucking 4 people to go to your games and they're all there for a social event. They don't give a shit about the footy.
Yeah, they don't care about the football.
No, not at all. So, like, fuck, bro, genuinely, we could be on here. We could be, and I wanna watch this back in like 10 weeks when we're in a finals game and be like, this was the moment, you know? Because people need to enjoy it. But how often do we? Okay, I'm younger. I'm 20. I haven't seen any success in my life other than 2023. I didn't even see the elimination final. I wasn't in Australia at the time, right? So I hadn't even come here in 2013. This is 7 in a row, and people are telling me to calm down and not get ahead of myself. Fuck off, bro. We won 7 in a row. Fuck off, bro. How often? Look, I'm sick and tired of people being like, don't get ahead of yourself. Live in the moment as well, though, yeah? I don't give a shit about next year. I don't give a shit about the coaches. It's literally week by week. Because
when did it become not cool to get overexcited about your football team? When did that happen?
I don't know, bro. Fucking tall poppy syndrome, I guess. You're not allowed to be excited about shit. I don't know.
Like,
has it always been a thing?
It's like this weird underlying culture of like, you need to be critical, otherwise it's not cool.
Yeah, well, that's because like people are edgy, bro. You know, it's not cool to be happy, bro. You got to be like emo and fucking, you know, well, like Jack Eisen didn't play well today. Fuck off, bro. I don't give a shit. We won, bro. You know, like you can nitpick. That's fine. If that's your style, you can do it. That's cool. But I'd rather look at the fucking 23 other good things than the one bad thing. And that's not even being delusional. Because the majority, if you look at it as a percentage, 98% of things tonight went well. Yes, Richmond came back, and a lot of it was because of umpires, in my opinion. I don't even blame umpires, but tonight they were fucking idiots, bro. There was an umpire on the boundary line that looked like Johnny Sins. I don't know if anyone saw that. That was fucking... So it was blagging my head, bro. Like, genuinely, I'm like, what's he doing here? But, like... like, good teams win ugly. I said this after the Essendon win, right? If you're a good team, you find a way to win. Right?
Yeah.
The Essendon game, looking back at it, we probably weren't the better team on the side. on the night in terms of like stats or whatever. But we won anyways. That's all that fucking matters, bro. I'm tired of fucking like, I don't know, Joel from Warrnambool being, and not actually the Joel that counts. I just thought of a random name. Fucking Tom from Warrnambool being like, oh, well, like, you know, we only won by 2 points. You should be embarrassed. Fuck off, bro. When we win the flag, you're going to be like, it doesn't count because you only won against Richmond by 2 points. No, bro. No. You know, it's the fucking dumb mindset, right? And everyone has it in this fan base. Not everyone, but the majority of people live in the moment, enjoy it. Because how often do we win games? Never, bro. I'm a depressed Carlton supporter, 20 years old. And now we're winning games. People are telling me not to be excited. Fuck off, bro. I waited 2 months of straight losses, Terry. From round 1 to like round 10, we didn't win a game.
Thank you, man. This has been amazing.
Fucking oath, bro. Get up and about, chat, bro. Please, bro, get behind these fucking players because fuck, they deserve it. 2 months of hell. Think about Florent and Hayward, what they went through the first 10 weeks.
True.
You know, and enjoy it. Get behind them. Get up and about,
Who just
bro.
loves football?
Yeah.
Fuck. Fantastic. Mate, you enjoy yourself. Have a good night.
You too, Terry.
And thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime, bro. Anytime you need to pep up, let me know, cuz. If anyone's still watching, come meet me on Chapel Street. I might go to another club. Maybe at the Emerson.
Peace out, bro. Go Blues.
See you, cuz. Go Vegas.
There we go. Gav, you may never sleep again. Yeah. Yeah. That was a good reminder. That was a really good reminder. Well, that's the fan cams. That's us. Let's wrap it up. That's round 17. That was Richmond. That was a great finish to the fan cams and a good reminder. A good reminder to just, it's not our job to be fucking overly upset. It's our job to like empower. That's what I think anyway. Anyway, I am done. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you very much to everyone that tuned in. If you're still here, I think I put the link in the chat earlier. Don't forget, I'm going to be giving away another one of those KO vouchers next week. Free KO for 6 months. So if you have KO or Foxtel or Binge, you get your next 6 months free. Or if you don't have KO or Foxtel, you get it for free. Like, it's literally all you got to do is fill out the form. So just fill it out once and you'll be entered for the next 2 weeks. I've got 2 more to give away. I'll do it again next week on the team show. And of course, if you're a Blue or Broad member, you get 1 additional entry as well. So that's that. I will see you tomorrow for the review. Enjoy. Good night. Much love. Go Blues.